5 teak wardrobes stand against the ironclad walls of this chamber, each with a door bearing a carved image or scene. Puddles of gray slime cover parts of the floor, and the room has 2 exits, including an adamantine portico blocking a passage to the north, and set into a metal plate above the portico is a row of 5 red crystals shaped like drops of blood. Red crystals like drops of blood over here on that northern edge, this direction being north. And this is that passageway connecting the 2 rooms. These are those 5 wardrobes standing on the edges of those pentagon.
So that wardrobes, and you said some type of slime?
Yes, an odd slime. Seems to be on the ground in patches. Little puddles like a foot or 2 in diameter. Easily avoidable if you take your time.
If I put a flame to this slime, does it do anything?
As you put a flame into this slime, it seems to have no effect. Almost puts out the edges of your fire.
Okay. I turn around to the guys. It looks clear.
As you look around, you only have Oswin, the bard, standing behind you.
Thumbs up.
Rollock is just really confused. Control panel.
Yes, Rollock just sits in front of this massive control unit. Like, when do I turn this?
What is the signal? I have no signal. Do I just start turning
it? We'll go into the other room.
Okay. In the room. So as you make it, you'll see 5 different wardrobes standing all around you. Different demonic fiction inscribed all on these doors.
I investigate the first wardrobe.
Can I help? Actually, I'll give you guidance. No, crap, wrong character. I can't even do that. Shit.
No, it's okay. I want to get that.
A lot happened in that sentence.
Actually, no. I can't help with investigation. I'm +8, and I'm proficient.
I pat the wall where you might be.
Okay. Gonna move these away for now.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll give you advantage on your investigation.
16.
A 16. Dust and smoke billow from this wardrobe, and the air around you, it seems to sound out like a battle roar, just with the look of it. It seems like there are different trumpets, there are different horns on the edges of this, and this wardrobe just seems to be exuding smoke into the room. It seems to depict an army of orcs clashing against an army of hobgoblins.
This is a wardrobe or a mosaic?
A wardrobe, and it's a scene carved on this wardrobe.
And it makes a sound when I look at it?
Yeah, when you look at it, you kind of hear a sound in your mind. It's auditory, but it's only telepathic. And it's only when you stare directly at it.
Is there any traps or anything like that?
As you look around, no, there seem to be no traps. The porticos, hey, quit that. On the northern side seems to just be well blocked. It doesn't seem to have any spikes, any pitfalls. You don't see any trap doors, any small holes, spikes, chutes, poison gas, or slime might come out of. Okay. Just these 5 wardrobes and the 5 crystals in the shape of blood droplets.
And what is the lighting in this room?
Right now, there is no light. Actually, no, I lied. There are torches. Fantastic. Sorry, there are torches on each one of these 3 walls.
Oh, can I put the torches out?
You can certainly go try.
I will go try putting the torch out.
All right. So as you go and put one of the torches out, just
can the other guys see?
Sizzles. You do this all 3?
Yes.
Okay.
And
the bard's lights go out, and you no longer see Opie. The drow drifts into darkness.
But can you see the dark, Brad?
I can. I'm a half elf.
Okay. All right.
asks after he puts out the lights.
I will go open the door.
All right. So as you open this door, as you open it and look beyond the doors, armies fight under a blood-red sky that has an iron cube floating in a huge distant moon. Clouds of ash suddenly fly out of the wardrobe, transforming into screaming orcs before your eyes. All 3 torches reignite with flames, and I need you all to roll initiative.
Okay.
Oh, I even did well.
Want to help me roleplay some orcs, Jay? You can be the orc warchief.
The fuck do you think I'm gonna be doing? I'm just slamming my sword on the side, going da 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 da. All right. How many dorks?
There appears to be 7 orcs that come shooting out, and 1 larger orc. Who got the highest initiative?
Who do you think?
I'm guessing OP, but that's only because he's slightly OP.
Yeah. I got 31.
Oswin.
I got 17.
I got 20. If I hear screaming, I'll just start rotating it.
Yeah.
He's not going to hear screaming because the walls are really solid.
I'm gonna really think it really hard. Was that screaming?
Yeah, you can try to scream. It's not going to do much.
Brad will have to fight this silently.
Oh,
All right, can do. As a bard, I the thing that I enjoy more than silence.
6, 2, 4, 6, 7, and then big guy will be the unpainted one. With wings. It doesn't stand up great.
There's one there.
Oh, the evils. The baddies.
Don't they come out of the wardrobe?
They are.
Okay.
They all come shooting. They come out as forms of smoke, so they assimilate around you and kind of come into being. Let's make sure.
Let's make sure you guys know they're there right now.
Opie, how would you like to respond?
I am going to do. First of all, they look hostile.
Yes, they look incredibly hostile. They look angry. Angry, I say. As they are grabbing at their weapons. None of them have unsheathed their weapons yet, though, as they have just coalesced into being.
Well, you know what they say. When in prison, shank the biggest one. So I'm going to cast Zephyr Strike.
Okay, Zephyr Strike. The biggest one is over here.
Yep. And I will...
How many are there?
8.
There are 7 orcs, and 8 orcs total, 1 big one.
And then I will target the big one and will shoot at him disadvantaged,
Yeah.
which shouldn't be a problem because they're orcs.
Yeah. And Oswin, you got a 17, right?
That's correct.
Orcs by 1. Yes.
Oh, orcs beat me by 1.
Yeah, they have a +1.
Let me double check. I got 17.
Don't forget to add your...
No, that's why I asked first.
Yeah, but it's a 17. Fuck. All right, 13 plus 4.
And what's your AC, Oswin? Thank you.
My armor class is currently 20.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to give this to you one at a time because he goes down. I'm going to target the next biggest orc.
Sounds good.
I'm sorry. When he goes down, I'm going to target the next
There we
biggest
go.
orc.
Opie.
Oh, come on, let me.
And do you have any disadvantage stuff right now?
I'm rolling everything disadvantaged because it's ranged.
No, like for swinging at you. Do y'all have any cloaks of displacement or anything I need to remember?
No, I'm just a regular.
I trade away my cloak of displacement.
Okay, so all my stuff is 20 plus.
Okay, those will all hit as you slash into the orc war chief by the look of it.
Okay. The first attack is going to do 17 points of damage.
17 is... Oh, he takes your shot into the torso, but he takes it well, preparing to unsheath his battle axe.
Okay. Let's see if he takes this well. Dun, dun, dun.
Player experience and assistant DM experience.
Dun, 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 dun.
And as this is going on, Oswin is going to take 20 points of damage as the creature slashes towards him. Only one of his 2 attacks make contact past the 20.
20 points of damage?
Yep, from Big Guy.
Ouch.
Big guy's not going to be around to be able to do that.
Okay. Keep adding damage. He's still up with 17.
Yep. So that's 14, 24, 36, 46, 64 points of damage.
64. And he is still up, bleeding heavily and profusely.
And for my third attack,
Okay.
he's going to take 10 plus 18 points of damage.
Okay. Lumbering to and fro.
All right, still up.
Quaking, shaking, yes. Looks like he's leaned off from trying to grab his axe and almost taking a step backward.
Okay. Then I will bonus action disengage and tumble my ass through all the enemies over by the next bookshelf.
You're a small creature, right?
No, I'm human.
Do you have the ability, some like a mobile feat or something to disengage? Because right now they've got you pinned in between these two.
Well, I'm bonus action disengage. I'm a rogue.
Well, it's disengage, but would you push through those people? You'd still need that line of movement to go through. That's what for being smaller.
I have 70 feet of movement.
Well,
I'll just jump over them.
But that would be an act of athletics. That's what.
No, part of my movement, I can jump. As part of my movement.
That'd be your strength. That's your standing jump. That's 10 plus your strength modifier.
Okay. All right. So
What's your strength?
It's 0 modifier, so it'll be 10. So
10
I can jump out to the left.
Yeah, you can standing hurdle the edge of 2 orcs, sure.
Yeah.
Anything else?
So where did I end up?
Right in this corner.
Oh, okay. I was going to go the other way, but
okay, here.
Yeah, and then move over to the other corner.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I'll do a glare at the light
because there's a torch like right above your head.
I know. That's what. That's why I just glare at it like I do all the other people that carry torches around. I'm non-discriminatory.
All right, and as this orc just looks like he's hurting, bleeding quite profusely, doesn't reach for his great axe anymore, doesn't reach for a spear. He cries out, "Slaughter this weakling, and then we can kill that dexterous rogue." And you understand this if you speak orc. Do either of y'all speak orc?
Nope.
Yes, you see a lot of odd inspiration roll into the eyes of these creatures as instead of attacking, these 7 will now swing down with advantage. All of them pulling out their great axe. 28 AC, right, Virgil? Oh, Oswin, goddammit.
You already killed one of my characters. Yes, and they're all going right on the same initiative.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay. Give me it to me 1 attack at a time.
Okay. That's why I double checked on the 17 initiative before we did all this.
Because we did not heal from after last session, correct?
Correct. This was right when y'all came in here.
Yeah, that's the issue.
Well, the first one is 8 and 19 with their mod. That's going to hit for the first one.
All right, how much damage?
8 points slashing.
Okay.
Second one is going to hit, dealing 5 points slashing.
Okay.
Third one will hit,
All right.
Dealing 5 points slashing. They're just kind of chipping away with their great axes. They seem rather dull. Fourth one will hit, and it looks like he's taken a bit of a lesson from the other three, and he swings a little bit harder, dealing 10 points of damage as he really, really gets into that swing.
How many more attacks are there?
There are 3 more.
I'm going to only cutting words. One of them. Shit.
Are you going to cutting words that last one?
Yeah, I'm going to cutting words that last one.
All right. And as you try to cutting words it, he seems unfazed by this look as it was a crit to hit.
No, for damage.
Damage. Okay. Yeah. I forget on that. Saving throws and stuff. So that was 10 points of damage. Then roll yours for that.
I reduce it by 6.
There you go. So you end up taking 4. Fourth attack as these orcs are wildly swinging down, as we're really getting the odds and the highs and lows of this, as he just narrowly clips you with his great axe, dealing 7 points of damage, slashing.
Oof. Okay. Getting low.
This last one, seems to be getting a bit weary. There are just too many axes and too much blood from both his chief and Oswin on the floor at this point, and he misses your AC by 1.
Good.
And the final one, looking like the swing.
Not a crit.
Down. Nearly crits, if only he was a champion. Rolled 3 19s on these and a cockeyed dice. And 8 points of slashing damage.
8?
8.
I am down to 1 HP.
And you are Luthered as the last one strikes into you, as they could not roll for shit damage on any of theirs. They were inspired but nervous with the amount of damage that Oswin did, or that Opie did, slashing into him. Well, their leader. Oswin, in retaliation, what would you like to do?
So my turn, right?
Yes, it is now your turn.
I'm going to pick the chief and 4 others. And I'm going to cast Steel Wind Strike.
Okay.
And animate the shit out of this.
So is it 4 to hits or is it saving throws?
I roll an attack on all 5 of them. And if on a hit, it deals 6d10 force damage.
Okay. 1 attack for all 5 to hit.
So I want to do. Can you do me a favor? Do you want me to roll the same damage on all of them?
Well, that depends. Is it the same attack roll for each one?
No, it's a different attack on each one.
Yeah, if it's a different attack on each one, then yes, a different damage dice for each attack.
Could you roll the damage for me and make things a little bit
Yes,
easier?
Yeah.
All right. So 60-10 damage. So the first one's going to be on the Orc Chief.
Okay. I need more D10.
That is an 18 to hit.
18 will most certainly hit, breaking through his armor. He cries in pain already. This is going to hurt. 2, 4. Next one.
Another 18 to hit.
That'll do it.
Number 2. That is a 23 to hit.
23 will definitely hit.
24 to hit.
Yep, the 20 pluses will definitely go there.
And that is 8, 9, 10. That's 11 to hit.
11 will not be able to make contact, as the last one sort of bounces off the hide armor. But I have a feeling it's 5 strikes or 4?
It's 5 attacks.
Okay.
So I landed 4 of them, and all of which are doing 60
The first 4 are going to sting a lot. As the one on the leader, just to give an example, as you slice through his innards, completely cut him in twain as you just keep going, is 18, 26, 36, 45, 49, 54, 59, 67, 74 points of damage to the leader as he is almost obliterated. Getting up there as you just kind of sever his body completely in 2.
How many dice are you rolling?
Yeah, 60-10.
Oh, 60-10. Good God.
Yeah. I was like,
70-10.
hold on. No,
Thank
no.
you for double checking.
Yeah,
Inspiration.
I saw that. I was like, that's a lot of dice.
I thought he was rolling them all at one time and just going to pick out.
22 points of damage on the orc chief, so not as an epic of a slice. It looks like it in your mind, but as you narrow in, you still cut him in two because he had, I think it was like 13 left, something around there. It was right around 20. As we go through the next orc, that is more than their 15 health as you slice through one of his orc minions, two of his orc minions, and three of his orc minions. As you've cleared 3 off the board, missed 1, and killed the leader in one fell swoop.
All right, so that's my action.
Mm-hmm.
My bonus action is I'm going to inspire OP with that's a D10 inspiration die.
Okay. Da-da-da.
And you're going to move closer, right? You're going to contact one?
So that's my bonus action. I move, and I free action said I'm just going to tell the orcs, run while you still have the chance.
You die here. We need new leader.
I am your leader. Can I persuade for that one?
Always try. Give me a you already used your action.
Yeah, I'm a plus 12 to persuasion, so it would be cool if I could, but yeah, that's it for my turn.
All right. Opie, 12 seconds into this whole shebang since first opening the door.
All right. I had 2 bow attacks.
Okay.
The first one's going to hit for 15 points of damage.
Matching his health as he goes down perfectly.
All right. And then the next one that is, if there's one specifically next to Oswin,
3.
There's 3 of them.
Yeah.
Then whichever one looks like it hasn't pissed its pants yet is going to take 14 plus 11, 25 points of damage.
Woo-hoo! As he now pisses his pants, the arrow goes straight through his gut.
All right. And then I'll free action with the light out.
Puts out the torch over his head.
You got this.
Anything else?
No.
All right. The other two, a bit nervous at this point, are going to try and swing down on Oswin. Not doing nearly as good a job striking down on the metal both time, or the ground beneath him both time, missing terribly. Oswin
All right.
engaged with these two frightened orcs.
Orcs considered demi-human, right?
I don't know. Give me a history check in the thralls of battle.
That is big. That's over 19.
Demi-human? No, you remember as a humanoid.
I mean by humanoid, can it be affected by a whole person?
Yeah, that's affected by a humanoid. Yeah.
Yep. I'm gonna upcast a whole person to try target both of them.
Okay. DC?
16.
Oh, and it's a wisdom?
Yes.
One of them matches, the other fails. So one of them strikes down to the side, held.
All right, that's my action and my bonus. I don't have a bonus action for this turn, so I'll head on over to OP.
Okay.
We could take. I don't know if he needs to give a reason I take this one hostage or anything, but
As you look into their eyes and get a little closer to Oswald, you're going to see they don't seem to have the same sort of life you might expect from an orc above ground. Looks like they might be something close to animated or a life reborn from the fiery hells within this wardrobe. So sort of an idea towards your thinking capacity. But Opie, 18 seconds in, as you're sitting under the dimmest bit of light there is in the room.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
The one that is held. Yeah.
Got a clear shot on it.
Yeah. He's going to take, that's 8, 16, 17 points of damage.
And the arrow shoots him into the side of the wardrobe.
And then it's going to be 6 Plus 14 points of damage into the next one.
And the next one, barely able to keep himself upright, looked at Oswin. Where did you go? How have you shot this arrow at me?
Is he attacking me?
He's about to.
I'm going to cutting words his attack roll.
Okay. Barely able to keep himself upright. Oh, shit. What's that? Minus.
8.
And thank God, because he rolled a 19, and he narrowly misses with just so much blood as he can't work up the energy, the strength to swing and make contact. Oswald in retaliation.
He's on his last limb, right?
Yeah, he is on his last limb, last leg. He almost dead.
Go to hell. Vicious mockery.
I'll be welcome back. Like a hero, as he dissipates into dust. As you see the bodies that these creatures should have left behind have all disintegrated and dissipated away into that dust and smoke that first came out. And as in 18 seconds of combat, you slaughter all of the orcs.
Does anything happen once they're slaughtered?
Yes, you see one of the little blood droplets ignite with light. The one underneath the A, as you can kind of see off to the side with your passive perception, Opie.
So we gotta clear all the wardrobes.
Yeah, I'm a little beat up after that one.
Well, I'm fine.
Knobs.
Well, I wasn't expecting to tank 8 orcs for you.
That'll do.
Opie was just like, the bard's got this.
I look in the wardrobe. Is there anything in there?
As you try and look towards the wardrobe, it slams shut. Actually, no, I take that back. It seems to be an ordinary wardrobe now as you look inside. Narnia without the magic.
It's just a bunch of burnt up coats.
Yeah, it seems to have lost its magical energy.
Okay.
So I'm at 1 HP.
Okay. That's plenty.
Nah.
I will look at the next one. What does the next one look like?
As you look at this one, it seems to be a grinning night hag with a swaddled human infant in her arms.
As hags are known to do.
Mm-hmm.
So probably don't want to fight a hag right now.
You know what? I saw a polymorph.
Okay. Can you what can you polymorph into that would?
I mean, a T-Rex is probably one of the best bets still.
Do you have Warcaster?
Do I? Let me check.
He seems to change.
No, I do not.
Probably not going to help you out.
So I have Leomund's Tiny Hut. I have Hypnotic Pattern.
What? Speaking of which, so how far? The reason why we didn't take a rest last time because it was too close to your previous rest. How long do you think we have until we can actually rest again?
I think y'all have another 5 hours until y'all can rest again. Until y'all have a day reset.
All right. So why don't you go back and take the place of the idiot, and then I'll drag him around.
All right.
I can't hear this.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy. Now.
So I got a little banged up in that last one. You mind swapping out real quick?
Yeah, you lost your foot back there. Yeah, I'll go. Oh, you stumpy.
Get up there.
All right. So I guess we did like the little.
Okay, a little
shuffle.
rotation. It takes about 10 minutes of room grinding and figuring out. No, the other left. Roll off a different way.
Oh yeah, I go ahead and explain everything and why I broke off that lever and am hiding it.
Yeah.
in
I was there.
It's just like Oswin remembers. Alrighty. So, what would you like to do now?
Well, is it idiot joining? I mean, the barbarian joining me.
Yes.
No, there's no barbarian here.
The fighter walks through the door.
Oh,
The very statuesque and well-mannered. He's not. Okay. Here we go. So, fighting a hag.
I go around and I'll say, hey, stand in front of that wardrobe.
I'm just
And
smashing on the door.
when I say when, open the wardrobe.
What if I just smash it open?
I go around and put the lights out and say, okay, sure.
Can you see in the dark, Rock?
Hell no. But I got a magic sword, baby. And you can just stand, like, in the shadow of my ass. It's right in the crack.
All right. Just remember, when she comes out, give her a big old smooch. Go ahead, open the door.
Oh, I will give her the biggest hug. You want to wrestle her? I'll apply the oil.
Good God.
I've got oil and I got flasks. What do you want?
A door opened.
Oh, okay. Well, did I get the signal? Are we doing this?
Yep.
All right.
I stab him in the ass with an arrow.
Blazing, open the door.
All right. And as you open the door, the lights shoot back on. The torches reignite.
I immediately put mine back out. I know this game.
I learned the reset button. As it opens, there's a caldera of active volcanoes. Shards of black rock float above molten magma. Perched atop one shard are two man-sized creatures with insectoid figures and 4 arms apiece. They look very similar, actually kind of exactly like these guys.
Oh, okay.
They leap forth.
Mesloth or something.
Yeah, very similar to a Mesloth. They leap forth surrounding the Roak.
You know, I just got one of those out of the surprise box.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love mine.
Yeah, I don't have one. I didn't have one until I got it.
Roll initiative.
Yeah.
Good enough. 18.
Damn it.
3, 4, 5.
Opie, what'd you get? Below 30?
I did, actually. I got a 27.
Okay. And what would you like to do as you see these two pop into the room?
Well, I'd like to target one.
I like to just smack one in the face a little bit. The minus
That's me.
one.
Player's handbook. It's in there or it's in my backpack. Might be in my backpack.
I think it's a backpack.
Yeah, because I've got one in the case and then one in the backpack.
There you go.
All right.
So you see Opie doing random things and Roak, you can swing too.
Swinging.
Yeah, you beat them in initiative. I got a 16, no dex.
-5, baby. Well, I hit them with a. I guess it's going to be a 10.
Are these things immune to anything?
14.
Yes, they are immune to a few things and resistant.
14 hit.
Okay. All my stuff is. Ooh, that was nice. All my stuff is. Are they immune to force?
They're not immune to force.
Okay. Are they immune or resistant? I guess.
18.
I'll let you worry about that.
Yeah, just let me know if there's anything special on that. I don't think that they're resistant to the damage that you're going to be doing.
Okay. And magical piercing.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. All right. So, let's make sure I got it. 2, 2, 2. Oh, I'm missing some. There we go. 2, 4. Oh, I'm missing some more. I kind of shorted myself on last.
It's okay. Calculate up, Brian.
All right. So we'll start with 24, 30, 37, 50, 60, 71, 79, 80 plus 13, 93 points of damage.
Okay, and what is this from besides sneak attack?
So it's Zephyr Strike, plus it's Dread Ambusher. So it's basically and Assassinate. so I get criticals on everything before if I go before them.
Okay.
It is the first attack is going to be 2d8. The second attack is 2d8 piercing, 2d8 dread ambusher, 4d6 sneak, 2d8 force, and then the third is 2d8 piercing.
Okay. And you're level 10 or 11?
I am 10, I believe.
Okay.
10. Oh, shit. I've been shorting myself on sneak damage. I forgot I leveled up that.
Oh darn. Well, you're already going to see the first one crack completely in two. You break through this Mesoloth. Rock's first swing completely misses it as it falls to the floor, but his second one makes contact in the other around it, taking a bit of damage.
Rock can't even say Mesoloth.
The other extends his fingers out and slithers out an infernal. You killed Bill!
Bill deserved it.
Con save as some gas starts to emit around you, Opie.
Okay.
Easy save.
11 plus 4, 15.
15. You were going to pass. You'll take half damage as this poison surrounds you.
Okay.
Seems to be a killing cloud as you take 9 points, already halved.
Okay.
9
points of what?
Poison.
Okay.
12 seconds in. Opie's turn.
I got to do everything myself. All right. Does a 20 hit? Dirty?
Yes, that will hit.
Okay. All right. Then it is 1d8. That's 14 points. And then 1d8 plus 6. That'll be 6, 11, 12, 18, 26 points of damage. So 40 points of damage total.
Okay. And he falls down with your second shot.
Oh, he's dead?
Oh, yeah, he's already dead.
Okay.
You expected that much damage in your arrows, Brian.
Low risk sword just.
I got to live up to OP's moniker.
Yes, it is well earned. Well earned, Brian. God damn it. This is 1+2 rule. Can't be a thing.
I will say that was my last Zephyr strike, so there's no more going to be the additional. That'll take out 2d8 damage on my next attack. So
good to know.
Yeah, it wouldn't be that sad.
Yeah, that's why I figured y'all were keen on trying to get a long rest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. So look into that wardrobe. Does anything happen after we kill both of those?
No, they disappear into more smoke and dust and ethereal stuff.
Does another blood thing light up?
Another blood one lights up. This one underneath a G.
Wait a second. So that one's had a hag on the door, but Mesoloth came out?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we can't trust what's on the door then. That's concerning. Okay. So what is on the next wardrobe?
Number 3.
As you look on the face of this one, 1 second. There seems to be Scooby Snacks I need to take care of. Enormous interlocking gears and cogs stretch as far as your eye can see. Suddenly, a spirit...
we didn't open it yet, I don't think. We just want to look on the front of it.
Shit. Thank you, Brian.
Yeah.
It depicts the face of an ornate clock.
Clock.
Yeah, ornate clock.
Well.
Roark's confused because he doesn't know what time it is. He opens the door.
Okay.
And as Roark opens the door,
no.
Enormous interlocking gears and clogs stretch out before you as far as your eye can see. And suddenly a spherical construct with spiny legs, small wings tumbles through the open doorway. A Modron flutters into existence.
Oh, that's funny. It's like the box I opened has. So this is the other thing I got in the same box as that Mesoloth.
That's funny.
And it's like everything in here was in the. It's what we call foreshadowing.
Not smart enough.
So,
It flutters in. It does not seem to be very. It seems to be scared. What would y'all like to do?
It doesn't seem to. It hadn't attacked me, and it's usually my go-ahead, but
It's wielding a weapon. Seems to be wielding a short bow. At the ready.
is that you, Pepe? I'm yelling at her. Pepe.
I am no Pepe, good sir, and you will lay down your arms and praise the Lord Primus.
I shoot it with an arrow.
Okay, roll a hit.
Actually, I shoot it with 3 arrows.
Motherfucker.
Okay. Does a 22 hit?
Yeah, and with his whole 5 hit points, he explodes into a big old gear.
All right. Moving on. Does the other one light up?
You're messing with chronology.
Yes, the other one lights up. The one underneath the M.
As he moves there, I'm moving all the way to the other side of the room.
Okay. This whole time, like I'm assuming Opie's like putting out torches every time he opens.
Oh yeah. Every time it opens. Every time they flare up. It's like a hemorrhoid. I'm applying cream every time it flares up.
God damn it. This scene depicts twisted, screaming humanoids' faces wrapped in chains.
Okay, so the only thing I know of with the chain is like a chain devil, and that's that. I think that's going to really suck.
Or chain smoking.
No, there's no chain smoking monsters. Well, there might be, but there's none named chain smoking monster.
One con save away from disadvantage.
I'm
gonna hold my breath and open it.
We probably want a surprise attack round on this one.
And as you say surprise, you see Roark and open the door.
No, we want a surprise attack round. I'm surprising whatever's popping out of this shit.
You hear Opie like as loud as possible. I am surprising it! Roark! I'm surprising this thing! Waves of heat assail Roark as he opens the door, revealing an iron road leading to a basalt citadel surrounded by charred remains of
At that time, I'm going
armies.
back before you finish.
Prisoners scream from iron gibbets. It's a big fiery scene. And suddenly a single glowing ember flies out of the wardrobe. It flickers into the middle of the room.
God damn it!
Seems to flutter around Roark as he stands in the center of the room.
I was trying to avoid this.
And that ember begins to grow
Boing.
and grow.
Boing
As it
again,
follows
motherfucker.
Roark, it transforms into a mighty boned winged fiend
Oh,
with
boing.
smiling, skull-like visage. Initiative, good sirs.
Son of a Boeing thing. How do we go with that?
Oh, it's not a chain devil? Okay, that's kind of nice.
As you see, this creature,
A bone devil?
yes, come to life.
Okay,
No.
what?
Okay. Is that better or worse than a chain devil?
Oh, that's sassy.
As this large fiend
Bony.
appears right here.
It may be worse.
So what was your initiative?
29.
All right. As always, Opie will go first.
Roark, tell me if it's worse.
17. Oh, it's worse, but barely.
So what are you doing, Opie? As you
Well,
see
I'm
this
shooting
creature-
it.
Okay.
And let's see, my lowest is going to be 25. I can't wait to get sharpshooter.
Oh, really? You can't? Yeah,
Yeah.
all of those will hit while you're rolling out damage. I'm going to do attacks on Roark.
Okay, are you sure it's going to survive?
I'm not sure, but I have high hopes, so I'm going to just roll it out anyway. The more Zephyr strikes, the little things. His claws. What's your AC?
20.
Matches. Second claw hits. And oh yeah. You see this creature like grab Roark with both of his claws and his stinger coming around from the backside, about to launch into him. Con save.
That's going to be
You want to pass this one.
18.
Okay, I'll let you know what happens on your turn.
All right.
And there's all the damage being rolled out. 10. 17 points of slashing damage from the first 2 claws.
Magical, non-magical.
Magical.
Okay, 17.
Okay, so 24.
As the stinger goes in,
3, 42,
17 points of
52.
slashing damage.
59, 60, 70, 80, 82 points of damage.
Okay, 82 points of damage.
And that was all piercing.
19 points of poison.
Magical.
As your arrow goes into the side, it seems like it did damage. The magic surging through this devil. It seems like it waned. It hurt, but it is still unwinded. And that was all 3 of your shots, Opie?
Yeah, indeed it was.
Okay. So as the creature came down, it got both of its claws and its stinger down into Roak.
It hurt.
Its red eyes light up. Roak's turn.
First attack, -5. That's going to be a 20-something to hit.
Okay, that'll hit. As Oswin's just kind of sitting in the control room.
9.
Man, I wish I had someone to play cards with right about now.
29. 29 plus 16 is going to be 35. 45.
45?
45 on the first attack. Still up.
Oh, yeah. He now looks winded, though, as you've knocked off a few of his ribs.
Second attack, -5. That's going to be a 19 to hit.
19.
Or actually 20.
20 will hit.
Okay, so that's going to be 7, 11, 15, 17.
And Opie, you can go ahead and roll out your attack, just in case it's a hit.
24, 28,
Ooh.
3.
43.
Still up.
Yes, he is.
Action surge.
All right. As you see Roak just trying to surge away.
All right, so -5.
I don't think you're going to need that, but
Well, then I could just take a breather.
okay, yeah.
Did you hear it? Calm down, lad.
Okay. This one.
Okay, so 16,
What are you doing?
28, 38, 47.
And after 40 points of damage, you see the entire skull of this creature shatter. His his sunken-in eyes, the red glowing eyes fade into darkness. His ribs fall apart. His stinger falls to the ground. You've defeated the Podge Bone Devil.
I critted on that on the sneak attack, so
Ooh, that's awesome.
I think
always
that
awesome.
was 60 damage.
8. 10.
You're doing okay. That stinger wound looks painful.
Oh no! Glug. You're good. Glug. See, that's gonna be.
And the fourth the fourth blood drop lights up.
17 points back. Oh, all
right.
Back.
By the way, I didn't ask this before. Was there another exit out of this room other than the one with the blood drops?
Yes, there is. And it was when the room was rotating. There was another passageway that opened up.
Oh, when they swapped out?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Note to self.
Just kind of like, I'm gonna keep that in the files for later.
Okay, so I guess we're gonna just kind of go on doing this thing a little bit.
I've moved to the other side of the room and putting out all the lights.
Okay. The front of this door appears to be a ghoul gnarling on some bones.
Oh,
Cool.
yay.
There's undead. No problem.
Some undead son of a bitch. All right, so
Open it up.
opening it up, and I'm gonna swing it.
All right. As you open up in the dark, lights come back on. You gaze out across an
I put the light out.
God damn it! It's tombstone shrouded in fog. God damn it! Stop pointing and putting lights out. Eerie, hungry shapes move along the graves in the distance. Suddenly, bright, glowing balls of light in the room behind you. As you look, it seems as if those fireflies are fluttering around the room, and you see 2 glowing orbs hovering around Roak.
I don't even wait. I just surprise attack it.
All right, shoot away.
Do I get my swing off too?
You're first.
My lowest is a 21.
Okay, what was initiative?
13.
I'm assuming before then, but
34.
You do not go first. With a 25.
No,
27. 27.
I said 34.
Oh, 34. God damn it.
I rolled a 20.
Like a moment.
Tried to ignore it. I'm off by about a whole 10 or something.
You shall not pass.
So how much damage on the first and second shots?
Let me do it now. The first is going to be. That's not too bad. The first arrow is 5 plus 8, 13 points.
Okay, it seems like the bulb of light is still there.
Okay, and the second arrow is going to be 17.
17 to hit.
No, it's all of mine are well above 20.
Okay, cool.
17 damage.
17 damage will kill this little ball of light as it dissipates into nothingness. There's now one hovering around Roak.
Okay, and then I will.
$2 fire.
1, 2, 3, 4. Sneak and no force. Okay. That's 10, 13, 16, 22, 26.
It is dissipated away as well.
Can I hit the next one with the rest of the damage behind it?
No, you only see 2.
Oh, you only see 2. Okay.
You only see 2. As the light kind of fades away as the one over your head has gone out. There are 2 will-o-wisps down. What would you like to do with the rest of your turn?
Is there any more?
No. Not that you can see.
Oh, not that I can see. Okay. I will bonus action hide
Okay.
with a 22.
You are one with the side of the wardrobe as 2 orbs dart by Roak's head, doing terrible attacks, even with advantage from their stealth as they drop invisibility. Roak, you now have 2 glowing golf balls shooting around you.
Swing, bada, bada, swing, bada, bada, bada. -5. Swing! With an whole whopping 11. Wow.
11 makes contact with the ground as you hear a boing.
Okay, well, he thinks I'm really not that strong, so no more swing, bada, big swing, but...
And Roak wildly, oh god, but he's missing terribly with those both being terrible misses.
Balls into your court.
Opie?
Am I hidden from them?
Yes, you are indeed hidden from them.
Okay. So it's advantage. No crits, but everything is above 20.
Okay.
First one takes 15.
Okay, still alive?
And then it will take 16,
That'll do it.
20, 27 points.
Yep, that'll definitely do it.
All right.
God damn it, Jordan. And there's still 1 will-o-wisp hovering, so 3rd attack there.
No, I only get 3 attacks on the first round because of
You go before the motion.
and I have a bonus action hide for 32.
Okay, the last one will try and little Orby down on Roak. I do a terrible job, about as good as you are. As Roak now has the opportunity to golf that little ball away.
Here's my
-5.
putter.
-5.
No, with an 18 to hit.
And you get so close, but narrowly misses the ball. Just boop,
Oh my god.
goes right over the edge of your weapon.
Yeah, now I'm a little pissed. You know, -5 with this one. I got a 15.
Does not make contact because of the hubris of the -5, as Roak is still wildly flaring it, trying to strike this will-o-wisp.
Damn it.
I will do my attack, and after my second arrow, I will say, "God damn it, come on!" And then my first is going to be a crit, so I'm assuming that's going to annihilate the whatever.
Yes, that will do it, as we are now out of initiative, and all 5 blood droplets are ignited. With that, all of the magic of the wardrobes is drawn away. You just now have 5 teak wardrobes in this room. The sealed locked door slides into the ground and opens up, extending a passageway that goes about 30 feet and then dead ends, leading farther to the west. I'm sorry, well, hits a wall and then goes west.
Boing, 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 boing.
Okay.
Going down?
I'm assuming that's the way we're going. Now, what are we gonna tell our buddy in the control room, or what are you thinking?
He'll be okay. We'll go. He seemed pretty hurt. So,
Brad, give me investigation.
oh, investigation. Okay.
Brian or Brad?
Brad.
Oh,
Husband.
darn! I actually rolled well for investigators.
16.
All right, 16. As you look around, you're going to see this control panel. This box might have a couple openings, some odd maintenance panels around it. As you spend more time in here, and you're a little more adept mind than Roak.
Huh. What can I do with this?
Give me an insight roll.
I will gladly give you an insight roll. What is my bonus for insight?
So,
only a +4, but we'll give it a shot.
so
That is a 13.
13. You're kind of like, I think those could be opened.
I will attempt to open them.
All right. As you open them, you see a few of the panels look inside to have some inner workings where all of these tubes connect together and some magic energy surging underneath the control panel. But it does kind of look like you might be able to wiggle your way in there. While you kind of mull on that, we have Roak and Opie. What are y'all doing in your hallway or your little pentagon?
Okay, so we only have the one exit out, right? So I'm going to stealth forward and then take a peek around the corner.
All right. Let's take a peek around the corner. You look down, you see grave images of rotting skeletons and corpses decorating this hallway. It looks quite nice and fabulous in a kind of goth way. The floor just seems to be littered and tarnished, though, with different like coins, pieces of armor, scraps of metal, axe heads. It just seems to be clutter filling this like 90-foot long hallway. How far is your view?
Is it dark?
It is dark. There does seem to be a light off in the distance about 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, about 90 feet away.
Okay, well, I have dark vision out to 60 feet.
Okay, yeah, you'd be able to see the light off in the distance. You see a staircase kind of going down, and that's where the trash, the rubble is.
Okay. I will move forward, avoid anything unnecessary, and check for traps.
Okay.
To the
Investigate.
hallway.
Is it in this other map? You want to
16.
16. All right, as you continue down, you see no traps, no horrible things. See no nefarious spikes, no pitfall traps, no big Indiana Jones boulders. But as y'all go down, you see there's an archway with this yawning keystone. It seems to have a bull's skull with an ivory ring hanging in his nose on this side as y'all approach down. As you
I can't see that. It's off the camera.
Oh, wait, right down here. That's where this is.
Yeah, I still can't see it. You got the camera's more towards you as opposed to.
Oh, here. Let me turn this.
Fantastic. Much better. As much as I love your arm.
I appreciate that, Brian.
Woo, looks like you have a little speck of food on it.
Oh God! Go! Oh, that's styrofoam. Been carving off Ravenloft Castle. It's been a bitch and a half.
Oh wow!
Yeah, whole thing. So as y'all go down this archway, everything on you that is non-magical begins to degrade, decay, and fall to pieces.
Oh, my balls.
Yes, they are now free as your underwear has dissipated into ash and dust. Your loincloth, Roak, is gone.
I never had one.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Is this a trap or something?
It is not a trap, no.
Or environmental effects?
It seems to be an aura, a necrotic aura.
Okay. Is it coming from this archway you mentioned?
It just seems to be coming from the whole area. The archway just leads on to another area, and there's also a staircase that descends down here.
Okay. Where did it start decay?
As soon as y'all got to the bottom of the staircase is when you started doing some decay and just everything fell to pieces.
Oh, my
That
oil
was-
and flasks.
Yep.
No.
Oswin, what are you doing while they're having a moment with their items?
I'm about to go splunking.
Okay, give me an acrobatics as you try and wiggle and finagle your way in this machine.
Can do. That's actually another one of my good double proficiencies. That is a dirty 20.
Okay. So as you make your way down into this, you actually find a small chamber, a tunnel. You might be able to squeeze your way through, being a little bit of a skinnier elf. You wiggle your way down. It look like you might be able to fit in that sewer drain. Do it Andy Dufresne style and make he's no. And do it Andy Dufresne style and go forward about 30 feet. You see a light at the end of the tunnel. Would you like to wiggle?
I slowly and stealthily wiggle my way.
Okay, there's not going to be any stealth about it, but you're going to wiggle your way down. Your head finally opening up into a chamber that contains a bronze apparatus centered on a hinged arm. Slowly rotating within this arm is a 10-foot diameter globe decorated by a topographical map of landforms and oceans. Concentric rings of brass constrain the device, all rotating and bearing their own lesser spheres. One of these spheres has sharp points. It appears to be a sun. Carvings of tall, headless humanoids decorate the walls of this room. Seems to be a planetary, celestial little constellation diorama.
Like an observer.
Yeah, like an observatory. Kind of like an observatory.
Does there seem to be anything else here that's living?
No, nothing else there that's living. There seems to be another very skinny passageway off to the east, and you hear rushing water and grindings of gears.
Huh. Do I have time to take some notes for the Harpers?
Oh yeah, you can sit down. Just give me Arcana roll. Trying to figure out the magic, or a history roll, trying to see the knowledge and kind of preserve it.
That they're both +4 for me, so. That's a 10.
You kind of get some scribbles down, but you're like, I've never seen something like this before. It seems so odd. It's like a gyroscope, but more.
Alright, I try to take notes on the best that I can to take back with me.
Okay.
And then you said that there's another passageway?
Yeah, there's another passageway. Oh, this thing's also like adorned in jewels.
Jewels that are up for the taking?
Yeah, I've been possibly. I'm trying to find a picture of it because I think they actually had one in here. It kind of shows you what this spherical sort of structure looks like inside.
Boing.
Just points forward. No, it doesn't have a picture. So you just wiggling around the room? It also seems like this thing takes up a greater portion of the room. It seems to be a 20 by 20 foot room, and the thing is a circular object about the entire circumference of the room. It seems like this is its housing.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, it's got about an 8 to 12 inch gap on each side of the sphere that you can slide between. It does have a lofted roof, though.
Hmm.
And all I could-
Can I like to kind of perception check around the room?
Yeah, it would. As you wiggle around the room, it would take some time, but yeah, you can do that.
Make sure there's nothing that I'm missing in here. That'd be a 22.
A 22. You see that there's some odd writings and inscriptions all around this globe, but nothing really around the room besides the humanoids. And as you move closer and try and investigate more, you're going to see the apparatus activate and suddenly swing around. Its rings rotate up and away as the surface of the globe peel back to reveal a dark, hollow interior. Inside this cavity is a padded bronze chair with levers built into its armrest. Into both of its armrests, actually. 2 levers.
The time machine.
I know. Right? My character is currently pondering, like, well, my party members aren't here. If something goes awry, I might be pretty screwed. I'm going to try to head back and get back to where I came from.
Okay, sounds good. Give me an acrobatics.
22.
You wiggle your way back where you came from.
And I'm gonna wait patiently so I can tell everyone else about it.
Okay.
The number one rule about adventuring is never always tell someone where you went.
There you go. Roak and Opie, back to you in the hallway.
Can you describe this archway again?
Yeah. Archway is up here, and it seems to be a bowl with a nose ring made of ivory. The ring seems to be about the size of each one of your heads.
Can we remove the ring?
It does appear to be removable, yeah.
Boing.
You'd have to go up there, and Rock just could reach up and boing and grab it.
Hey, you reach up and boing and grab it.
Boing.
All right, you reach up and boing. You rip it out of the nose. You feel an odd surge of energy around you, but nothing else occurs.
Ooh, that was some dirty boinging.
Yeah, Rock really feels.
Does the ring look valuable, or like it's
has no value? It seems to just be an old artifact.
okay?
It was
We'll keep it. It might become useful later. Actually, why don't you put it on, Rolock?
Could be a Rock necklace.
I don't know. Hey, let's check if it's magical. Let's go walk down there again.
Okay.
Okay, it's magical. I put it on.
All right. Look through the. Look through the
I'm gonna look.
archway.
As you look through the archway, hot wind tinged with the smell of burning oil blows down a 40-foot diameter vertical shaft. Stone balconies protruded from the walls to opposite sides of this expanse, with the west balcony 15 feet higher than the east one. So as you look across, you see a balcony on the other side, a little bit higher up across. Two thick chains rattle in the gulf between the balconies. One ascends 200 feet below, disappearing into a cloudy vortex lit by arches of purple lightning. The other wraps around an enormous metal gear floating 100 feet below. Another 100 feet below that gear, a second vortex rages. So you basically see two massive teleportation circles with these big clockwork gears working all around it. Seems to be the heart of the machine. Then there's also this little staircase off to the side in this room. And that tells two areas right now.
So can you just how do you describe the room? So we go in here, we're on a ledge. There's another ledge to the west. It's 15 feet higher.
Yeah.
And then what's above us?
Above us, like several hundred feet up, is just clockwork gears, chains. It seems to be what is causing all of this to move. And as you look closer, you actually see Modrons off in the distance. They seem to be part of the machine and turning different gears.
What is a Modron?
Modron is
slaughtered earlier.
Yeah, the thing you one-shotted earlier with all the gears, the little spherical guy.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. And what's below us?
Same thing. There's two different vortexes. It seems to lead off as chains go in and out of them. Imagine you've been shrunk down and put inside of a watch.
Now, does this ascend or descend?
That goes down.
It goes down. Okay, so that kind of makes me feel like it would go to the next level. I don't know if we're on that level yet, I don't know. Okay,
let's go back and get shit. How are we going to get the problem is we can't leave somebody we have to leave somebody there to be able to turn the gears.
True.
Well, let's go back and let's kind of regroup and see what everybody wants to do.
I think that'd be best. Shaboingin.
Okay, shaboingin, bang, bang, bang. 20 minutes goes by as y'all are able to get communication back to Oswin. Oswin, do you open the doors back up?
Yep.
All right. Do shift. Make it work. Get a bit swifty.
Oh, yeah.
And y'all are back together.
All right. We're back together.
Hey, guys. I'm not going to be down.
You did what? Oh, by the way, I'm glad you didn't mention anything about us being naked.
Yeah.
Well, I'm kind of used to it by now. I mean,
but I did have a breastplate and some pants and underwear and stuff like that. Fortunately,
you're always like hiding, so they never really know what you're wearing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't even see him. Really.
I'm basically just wearing a cloak right now.
I just get pessimistic sighs every time my sword turns on.
Yeah. So, I did end up losing my quiver and my arrows, but I have a backup of all that in my bag of holding.
Oh god, I lost a lot of rocks.
Yeah.
Oh no. What am I gonna throw?
Well, there's a garbage pile back there. You can grab something out of that.
Oh, I was gonna say insults, but that'll probably hurt worse. Yeah.
I just have some. The funny thing is, because I got the little god thing, and my dex is higher, my armor class actually didn't go down when I lost my armor.
Wow. The dex boost of the gods.
Yeah. But I do have some like traveler's clothes. I just have that on. Well, I guess so. I'm not naked.
Yeah. You don't have traveler's clothes on you.
I have a bag of holding.
Oh, the bag of holding with all the shit in it. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
So you guys all want to try to wiggle
All
our way?
right. So, Osmond, what did you find out?
Yeah, there's some magical shit in here. And I show them the little tiny crawl space.
All right. As you look into the crawl space, Roak chuckles as he looks down at this little hole that he could barely fit his thigh into. It looks like both you and Opie could fit in, but Opie would be pushing it.
Okay.
Well,
What about if we greased them up?
It does not look like he has the finesse to do the acrobatics necessary, and he would break the mechanics.
Oh! I have a potion diminution.
Diminution? Is that basically Alice in Wonderland shrinks a lot?
Yes.
Are we going to shrinky dink Roak?
I think we're going to shrink a grow a lot.
I am 100% okay at this plan.
So as y'all look back and forth and say, potion of diminution, Roak's like, what kind of potion is that? How are y'all explaining
Here, just drink it, buddy. It tastes great. But before you do that, before you drink, I won't hand it to him just yet. I'll put it back in the bag of holding. Let's just pop out a let's wait some time. Let's pop out a little teeny hut. Let's get some healing and some spells back, and then continue forward.
So how long are you going to Lehman's and just wait?
How long do we have before you think we could rest again?
At this point, it would be 4 hours until y'all can short rest.
Oh, surely combat and 20-minute waiting and all that is. We've got closer than that.
No, you've only got about an hour.
Hour left, or only gone an hour?
Combat was only 2 rounds at its max, so you'll clear that entire room in probably less than a minute.
Oh, okay.
Roak is opening it up.
Fair enough. All right. Well, Oswin, let's play some cards for 4 hours, and then we'll pop a.
I've got healing potions.
I think I'm out of spells and everything, so I need to regroup. I mean, I've got some good berries left, but I think I have like 3.
I'm gonna just chill with it, I guess. I'll be on edge.
Y'all are able to pass that midday point in the day. Y'all are able to take another short rest.
Well, I'm not even taking a short rest. I'm just going to wait to 4 hours, and then we can do the long rest.
Okay. Wait the 4 hours in the Lehman's, then y'all are going to take a long rest. Y'all cast Lehman's again?
Yeah, because he can ritually cast it.
Okay, cool. Then after all that, you make it through your long rest. Waiting down, resting, licking your wounds.
Oh, thank God. And then I'll cast good berries. I'll hand 2 good berries to everybody.
I appreciate it.
Thank you. Okay, and then okay, this potion tastes great. Here, have a sip.
You said it's some kind of potion of domination?
Yes, you would dominate all your enemies.
Fuck, that sounds pretty good right now. We've been fighting some hard guys. I'm gonna drink it. So what does it do?
Easy Roak, he gets a little confused. He starts to shrink a bit. The voice gets a little bit higher. As Roak starts to shrink quite a bit.
So am I just like a small or like a tiny?
Diminution was. Did that make him tiny, or is it just one size?
It's one size, I believe. I just deleted it off my list. I don't have it.
You're Rollock the dwarf.
So I'm 4 foot tall. I'm still a medium.
All right, I need acrobatics checks from everyone as y'all are wiggling through, and an order as y'all are doing this, because that room is going to be quite packed that y'all are going into.
Since I'm small, do I get like
Well, it should be Oswin first since he knows about it, and then we'll put the dwarf next, and then I will go last.
Damn it.
The new dwarf.
I got a 28 for acrobatics.
Okay, as y'all are just kind of squeezing your way through. It still takes time, like, again,
15.
Andy. It's very much like Andy Dufresne, except there's no poo in y'all's train.
I have a 30 for acrobatics because I got a nat 20.
Oh, I've seen this before.
You should
Takes you a little less time.
I'm guessing it's the same effects as like enlarge, reduce, or
Yeah.
okay.
As y'all make it back into that room with all the spheres, it seems like it still has the chair open in the central sphere.
Weight is reduced to 1/8. Reduction increases.
There's also the thin
What is this room?
towards the east. It's
I'm asking Oswin. What is this room?
Well, I haven't quite figured it out yet, but it seems to have a lot of mechanical know-how and might be controlling a lot more than what we could see. And also, there's this cool chair over here. I show like the opening.
okay.
I only do one.
This thing looks like it's interactive.
Yes, it looks like a gyroscopic chair.
Oh, sorry, great.
It looks like a gyroscope surrounding a central orb with a chair inside of it. So these rings like go around.
Does my ring act up?
No, it does not act up. These seem to be metal rings, not ivory like yours is.
Oh. Mine's still special.
Here for another description of the room again. Slowly rotating within the arms, a 10-foot diameter globe decorated with a topographic map of landforms and oceans. You have concentric rings of brass constraining the device, all rotating and bearing their own lesser spheres. So it's, again, planetary diorama. Seems like it's a depiction of Toril. Getting a bit meta.
Is this something that we want to mess with? Does it look functional?
Yeah, it looks functional. Like it looks pristine in immaculate condition for it being down here. Seems like it's been crafted by hands finer than dwarves as it spins. It's been spinning, or it didn't spin. It span when Oswin was in here. And he approached it for the first time. It spun and revealed this internal chair with those two levers on either arms.
Roller boing's closer.
There's no room to boing in here. It's a squeeze boing.
Oh.
It's your small boing because y'all are kind of squeezing in the rooms. There's only like a 2-foot square in the edges of each room. The rest of them y'all have to.
Rollock, sit in the chair and tell us what happens.
My little me get in that chair. I kick my feet.
All right. Rollock just kind of sits in the chair with his little feet dangling off over the edge. See handles on either side. Would you like to do something with a handle?
Let me think about that. Last time I was dealing with handles, the one on the right was bad. So left.
Okay.
I cram into the opposite corner.
Okay.
I feel like this is going to be like one of those, like, the egg scrounger or whatever it is at Six Flags. It just kind of spins you round and round. Oh, no, like the teacups. Yeah. I hope I get tickets for this.
All right. So as you sit down in your chair, you're going to sit down in the chair. You're going to see the globe slam shut in front of you. It seems like you've been locked inside a little cryogenic chamber, and lightning streaks come shooting out to your two comrades.
Oh,
Oswin is going to take 16 points of lightning damage. Opie is going to take
None. If there's a dex save involved.
17 points of damage, and there is no save.
There's no save, really.
Any creature within 5 feet of this sphere, takes this damage.
Okay, how much was it? 17?
17 for yours.
Anything else happen?
Lightning comes streaking and shooting off, and as Roak flips one of those levers from inside. You see the sphere start to reorient, and they start to move and spin about the globe, trying to orient themselves.
You blinded me with science.
And I need everyone to roll initiative as well, as a creature comes shooting out of the moon next to Toril. A fiendish, terrible-looking creature.
Okay.
Damn it! Why am I always on the inside of these things?
You're a little Roak right now.
I'm Pebblelock. Damn it.
I got a 23.
Okay. Oswin?
Do I also get an
15.
Yes.
14?
What does this creature look like?
I think I actually have one. Looks kind of like this.
Is this a demon?
It appears to be a fiend, yes. As Opie, you'll get the first response as this creature comes out, claws ablazing.
Okay. Do we have like a orientation in a room or anything like that? Or is this theater of mind?
The theater of the mind, it's a 20-foot by 20-foot room, and the orb takes up like 90% of the room. The only area that's hovering above it is a 10-foot ceiling above the orb, so 20-foot floor to ceiling.
Okay. My lowest is going to be 24.
24, yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, so he'll get the full gamut of shots.
Oh, shit. Okay, so it's going to go Opie, enemy, Oswin, Roak.
All right.
As Opie is listing out or rolling out his damage.
Yep.
So you said it's like big and metal and golden and jeweled. I mean, I'm sitting in it with this hatch closed. Is there any way to see out of it? Like a viewing port or something?
You're basically inside of a little protected eggshell.
Oh. But can I see out of it?
You cannot.
Ooh.
You just have the two levers that you have on either side.
I have no. Okay. This is just like the control room.
Yeah, we'll leave it on option.
4, 29,
What am I doing?
30,
20.
42,
Oh, wait. Yeah, that's it.
50,
Oh, that'd be
60, 67,
00.
70,
So that'd be 10.
You're going to roll that again.
79,
Double zero. It's 0.
That was just 0?
Yeah.
That's just 2.
89 points of damage.
Oh, crap. As the shots from Opie just do into the massive hulking creature. It's 30. Okay. You see it start to bleed as it unsheaths a great axe and looks down towards you. Seems to be flying in the air above.
Oh, wait, how tall is the room?
The room is 20 feet tall, and right now it's just sort of burst out of that orb, and it's hovering above that central one.
Okay, I will.
Creature, so it's basically taking up the ceiling space. It's about as big as the central orb that Roak is in.
Okay, I will use my movement to squeeze back into the crack, and then
that would take an active active acrobatics. There is a passageway off to the east you could squeeze through that would just take half your movement.
Okay, is it open?
Yes, it's open. It's just really skinny.
Okay. And this is a large creature, right?
Yes, this is a large creature.
Okay, I will bonus action disengage, and then I will go. If it's large, it probably has reach. I will go 11 feet into the passage. I have 70 feet of movement, so.
Okay. As you go in, it doesn't look like it'll be able to reach you. It now turns its attention to Oswin. And in both infernal, abyssal, and telepathy, You will suffer for the sins of your comrade. As he unsheathes his great axe.
You got this.
This sounds like a challenge.
You can hear it mumbling coming from inside. As the Nyclaw swings down, it seems like it's got a magic energy surging through its great axe. A power so good, I don't even want to use Aspharak's gift.
I'm going to go ahead and do cutting words on it.
All right, now I'm going to use Aspharak's gift.
Yo, piss that away.
The first attack, I'm going to be using it twice, so y'all get inspiration. What's that reduction?
-6.
Okay, so I only get a +3. That is a 21 to hit on the first one.
That will hit.
As the great axe slashes into you with magical energy, dealing 17 points of slashing.
Ouch.
It looks down again. Strikes the second. Fall and meet your maker.
Oh my god, no. What just happened?
And as the Nycaloth rolls a nat 20 on his attack roll with a great axe, you see Oswin's head become separated from his body.
What?
Oswin's body drops to the ground.
Okay, not a problem. What level are you, Oswin?
I am level 11.
Yeah, so no death curse, so we can revive you.
Wait, is that seriously an instant death mechanic?
I will. Yeah, I'll send you a picture of it right now. It's part of the room effect for this Nycaloth.
Holy shit. Okay, so that is number 30 on Death's Witnessed.
It's, yeah, when the Nycaloth rolls in that 20 on an attack roll with the great axe.
And there's no way for me to use the...
If the target can't survive without the lost head, it dies. A target that is immune to slashing damage is immune to this effect. The target is also spared decapitation if it doesn't have or need a head, has legendary actions, or if its head is too big to be cut off with the great axe.
You got a big head.
Though it still takes damage from the weapon's critical hit.
He's got a pretty damn juicy neck. I don't know.
It's okay. We'll keep your body and or at least a head, and we'll revive you later.
As that takes us to Roak inside of the sphere, as Oswin is dead. Thanks.
As a player, what are my options on this one?
That's what I'm trying to figure out right now. Because you don't have another tier 2, do you?
I do, but it's a little too low level.
Yeah.
And I have a tier 3. But
What level is your tier 3?
well, that'd be my cleric.
Yeah. He's like level 16 or something like that.
Right?
That's
I have a level 6 monk and a level 5 rogue.
Ooh.
But a 6 will be okay.
Yeah.
Don't I take my monk in here?
That's up to you.
Sure.
Brad, I am so sorry. And I'm gonna blame Brian on this one.
That would have been me. So
Literally rolled a 1 and a 20 on that. So Roak and Opie, you both have points of inspiration.
yeah.
Pull the lever, Kronk. I'm going with the right lever.
And as Roak pulls the right lever, I need a con save as Cloud Kill goes off inside the globe.
Cloud kill. That's going to be con save. That's going to be 24.
All right, 24. You are good.
How long does cloud kill
A minute. You take 10 points of damage as you are being suffocated inside the orb. Opie.
Can I try to get out of there? like stand up? Is there room to stand up? How big is this?
It's like a think of it as a 5 foot by 5 foot egg, and the chair is just sitting inside of it.
Okay, what if I like get out of the chair?
Do you stand up?
Yeah.
As soon as you stand up, the egg opens up, and you see the decapitated body of your comrade, your friend, your ally. It feels like a sick nightmare, a dream gone awry. It was just closed for 6 seconds. You hold your stomach. You feel like you want to wrench and vomit from the cloud kill and the scene.
Look,
the
I
horror.
haven't really done anything other than pull that lever. Can I avenge him?
Yeah, you can avenge him. Free action to pull the lever.
Can I see this Nyloth? Where is it?
It's hovering in the above the room, so it's about 5 feet above you right now.
Boing attack, boing attack, boing attack.
All right. Roark surging forward.
First attack, -5. Oh, that was a 16. That was a 19. Okay, that's going to be 21 to hit.
21 will definitely hit.
Reroll 1s and 2s. That'd be 4, 6, 10, 15, 20, 26, 31, 47 points of damage on that first attack.
47 points is going to hurt the creature significantly.
Second attack, -5.
It is now looking bloodied.
This is for my friend! The crit with a 22. I mean, that's going to be a 23 to hit. 4, 8, 14, 18, 21, 20. Where were these numbers earlier? 26, 31,
God damn it.
34, 50 damage.
And that will take him over as the Nikoloth. His wings slice off as Roark boings up and slices him in 2 swings, separating him as the creature falls on top of the orb.
I just want to slice off his head. And I'm taking that great axe as a memento.
And we are now out of initiative.
Okay, go.
All right, so I have
rolled
questions.
Ask away.
Oh, my
So,
The silence.
does my character basically, even if I do get revived, do I get to keep any items?
Yeah, I mean, you can, since you're tier 3, I mean, you can use faction rewards and stuff like that, the spell casting table, to be able to be revived.
He's talking about getting items and rewards for this, though. What the breakdown is, your character wouldn't get experience and gold for this session, but should y'all complete the death curse, he could still get that item if he was revived before y'all finished it. So, essentially, if we finish the session tonight, we won't finish it tonight. You revive your character before the next one, make sure to pay all the allotment, and then when y'all finish it, you'll be able to still get that item.
Next question is, how deadly will this be for a character of 45 HP?
I think you know the answer to this.
Yep, you have to figure out yourself on that.
Because it's not like I can't take a tier 3 into here.
No.
This dungeon is designed for tier 2. Think of it that way. So as you are licking your wounds and as Brad is figuring out some character...
I put his head to his body, and I feed his mouth a good berry. Just to see if it would help.
Just put it down his throat.
You just try.
It kind of like just rolls out the back of the throat, and I just pick it up. I wipe off the good berry and put it back in my pocket.
Oh, my God. I didn't get the Vorpal sword kill on Brad on last... That's actually kind of terrible. Brad, the one that plays Gallic, I almost got a Vorpal sword kill on him last Saturday with our tier 4 adventure.
Wait,
That would have been a good
by
one.
Vorpal Sword, do you mean like the 9 life stealer?
It's the one that's in the
Oh.
TOA module.
It's basically, yeah, it has the same effect as what just happened to you.
Yeah.
The 9 lives still, it doesn't cut any parts off. It just...
That's what it did. I thought it cut off a head off.
no, it just
Different.
yeah.
Different effect.
Can I notice anything actually magical about the battle?
So is there anything in here that moves around other than this moon that exploded on this?
It now looks like all the gears are starting to rust and it is slowly decaying as the magic energy is surging from it.
The whole
So
thing.
I was like, if I jump in with a surrogate, that might be my best bet.
Yeah, could do that.
Then you're
Just
like,
transfer over the experience should y'all finish.
What do you guys think? Surrogate or just try to revive?
It's up to you. It's whatever you want to do.
Completely up to you, but I do think
Yeah.
a surrogate would last better.
Yeah.
But it's also
I think both are valid options. It's just whatever you want to do in a quick and timely manner.
outside.
Can you send me the link for the surrogates?
It's called
Can I do that?
Google. It's actually DMS Guild would be, I think, probably the better place to download it. If you were here, I'd just give you the papers. I got them all. Yeah, but
So I'm looking at either the monk surrogate. Would probably be one of the better ones.
they're all fairly decent. If you wanted to be a grung, just be the rogue.
I'd also be okay with rogue.
Yeah, you get to become a toad.
Yeah.
And I don't know how the wizard or any of that stuff is. I haven't really delved too far into that side of it. I know the warlock was kind of shitty. Actually, I think the warlock's a Yuan Ti.
I'm
So-
opening up the file right now.
Yeah.
Jeez, the rogue only has 58 HP. That's not a ton better.
But it has evasion and
Uncanny dodge.
oh yeah, I keep forgetting about uncanny dodge. Shit.
Yeah, it's really freaking good.
Yeah.
15 R class.
I wonder if you can uncanny dodge a half a head cut off. Are you still there?
Yeah.
I think we lost him. But his laptop probably died again.
Paladin is a Dex Paladin.
Yeah, all the surrogates are pretty well balanced.
Sit back in the
My
day.
here I see you. So I was watching when you were
Welcome
getting here.
back.
Yeah, I thought my laptop was charging this whole time. Apparently, it was not.
All right. So there's nothing else in this room. We can't do anything with this planetary whatever.
And I'm hopping back in with a the monk surrogate.
Okay. Monk surrogate. So
Yep.
you're going to see a squirrely little monk pop his way out of the sewer duct and piping. And he is going to
Oh.
hit the road.
I shoot him with an arrow.
I catch the arrow and throw it back.
Nicely done. I bring him up to speed,
And I give him some speed.
Oh, God. You get him.
and you're still. I was like, "Here's my little Goliath dwarf friend,"
I'm a little man with a.
and just ignore the bard in the corner. Oh, but I take the bard's head and I put it in my bag of holding.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we gotta have something to resurrect. I mean, how big are you, Brad? How big's your bard?
It's just a half elf. I'm pretty scrawny.
It's a magic man.
Okay, well, I shoved the rest of his body in.
Like his weapon that he had.
No, it wasn't.
his bard weapon,
Oh.
his instrument.
Oh no, the instrument's gone.
No, it's not gone. I could still use it. I'm not proficient in making sounds, but man,
If you're not a bard, it actually hurts you to try to use it.
That is true. That is true.
even as a sword or bludgeoning device.
Yes, it does not like non-bards touching it.
I take his whole thing and I just kind of cram it into my bag of holding.
Mention of magic items, you're like, we need to take those off his body. I forget.
No. I take his whole body and I just cram him into the.
Okay, so he's the bag of holding.
Yeah, so he's in my bag. I've got plenty of
stretching limits, but you now have his corpse in there.
Yeah.
Only got 10 minutes of oxygen.
His shoulders are a bit wide, so I have to like cut his arms off to be able to get
Okay, Dexter.
to the opening.
Okay, Dexter.
But I keep all of his parts so we can resurrect him.
Okay, now which way do y'all go?
Well, there's really only one way to go. There's
that hole.
Oh, now we can get into that room that we couldn't get in before because we were because we got out of the control room and it should be reset. So let's go out of this room. I say, follow me. And then go through the little narrow thing. Does that lead us back to a hallway somewhere?
Oh, you're trying to look the one you saw when y'all were spinning around in the...
But I was waiting in there for them to swap out, correct?
Yeah. You know what? Yeah. There's going to be a pathway at that point, yeah.
Okay. So where does this little narrow hallway come out to?
This little narrow hallway comes out to a massive, life-size golden statue of a mastodon that stands atop a 1-foot-high stone cog in the center of this room.
Wait, so the planetary room comes out to that?
I guess he's going like down the hallway in the planetary room, not going.
Oh, in the planetary room.
So we all stay together.
Yeah, we weren't we in the planetary room when we were met by the monk and all that?
Yeah.
Okay.
And y'all just go down the skinny hallway that you were hiding from the Negaloth from?
Yes, one that didn't want to cut off my head, apparently.
Okay, yeah. So y'all come back. You find yourself on the balcony on the west side of that place you took the nose ring out that Roak's wearing around his neck.
Yeah, I don't think we mess with anything in this room if it's controlling the things. So can we just like jump across?
Yeah.
Hey, Monk, prove your worth and jump across.
How far is it?
It's a 15-foot distance between them and a 20-foot drop.
But enlarge reduce does not affect my carrying capacity.
Okay, fair.
How far can you jump again? Is it 10?
Oh, it's inconsequential, let me tell you.
You can jump as far as you need. It's kind of shitty.
Standing jump is farther than 30 feet, so 30 feet.
I think the next map is down there. All right, so I'm assuming y'all are just jumping across.
Yeah.
One moment while I grab the rest of our maps. Different levels.
Yeah.
I still have no idea why on earth this character carries a short sword.
Oh, just to like troll you.
It's like, hey, it's non-magical, and it does the same damage as your unarmed strikes.
Hey, Albert.
Yeah.
Just a quick question. Is there any point of going in that far room, or do you think that if we just head downstairs, we might be able to complete this thing tonight?
If we head downstairs, we might actually be able to whoop this thing tonight if y'all want to try and power.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do that then.
Power.
I mean, if there's nothing special in that other room, then let's just not even bother.
Also, Kevin's here now.
Oh.
Are you? Hi, Kevin.
You see Kevin
hi.
head out of the control room panel.
Oh, you should pop his head out of your bag of holding.
And you see that Oswin is no more to be seen. You can't seem to locate him.
Oh, that's fantastic.
So what is Kevin?
Human paladin.
Oh, do you have like revivify or raise the dead or anything like that? What?
Hold on. Let me see.
That'd be awesome right now.
That would be a lifesaver. Literally.
I have
Yes, we did.
none of those nifty things.
You don't have a scroll of it or anything along those lines?
Nope, this is a new surrogate. I haven't got anything cool.
Well,
I
you
got-
get to meet the monk surrogate.
Yes. We have a new character.
Oswin is dead.
I have
Yes.
cure wounds, but I think that might be a little too late.
My character is literally missing a head.
So,
Well,
yeah,
no, it's your head is not missing. It's just currently detached from your body.
so you see the explanation. I'm sure Opie pulls something out of the bag of holding to show.
I pull an arm out. I'm like, oh, wrong thing. And I pull the head out.
Yeah. That was unlucky.
Robox just got that mile-long stare.
Like, instant death mechanics are just so awful.
Yeah, those 20s, man.
I
Ace
have-
Rat-
I still have like 50 HP left.
Oh, yes. There was so much. One of the maps. Oh, whatever. Might as well use it. Thank you. Okay, so as y'all explain what you're, would y'all like to explain to the paladin what's going on, or y'all just like,
Yep,
we're gonna run down the stairs.
Hey, Paladin, we are going downstairs.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm not
okay.
just yet. You, I don't know you. You're probably gonna die.
Everyone?
So comforting.
Yeah. Comfort was Oswin.
Would you mind lining everybody up?
Yeah. Where's everybody? This will be something.
Hey,
You got-
Brian, I was promised an extra special pussy cam today.
Oh, yes. Let me go see if he's awake.
Yeah, I was like, what was up with that? We were missing that all session.
Yeah, he tired himself out earlier. One moment.
Oh, don't you worry. I remembered. Albert, I need help. The only beer in my house is Miller Lite.
That could be worse.
I guess.
You could have no beer.
Yeah, I guess that's technically correct. But it feels like I have no beer.
Yeah, I know the feeling. Jake got here too quickly for me to get a sad 40.
Oh, I could have just got a depressed 20.
This.
And here's the newest member.
Oh, come on. I need my character sheet to load.
Oh, little kitty! Shit, look at that. Okay, that's adorable.
She just hit you.
Oh my god.
I forgot about this, but I'll lay here because it's comfy.
This is an extra special pussy cam.
Hard to get.
Just got him on Friday.
Oh, for that adoption day?
No, this was there's a breeder up in East Texas that I bought my mom a cat from him, and it worked out really, really well. And my middle age cat, the Siberian that you occasionally see up here, not the black and white one, kind of needs a plaything because my oldest is getting a little too old to play around rough. So this breeder had a litter of kittens, and I was just like, give me the biggest one you got. And so
I don't think you got the biggest, but you definitely got the cutest.
yeah, he is a handful.
Oh,
And
oh,
He
worth
was
it.
asleep, but no, just stay right here. There you go.
Oh god.
Yeah, he's probably going to be tearing around here in a moment. It's going to be hard to keep him there.
It's okay. I'm gonna die.
He's the cutest thing.
Okay, so marching order as we're going down.
I'll go down first.
Very back.
I'll go second.
Hello, everyone.
Oh yes.
My character is very risk adverse.
Yeah. Great. Like everyone else.
So you'll hang back with Rylu. Here's Rylu.
I'm not risk averse. I just
Don't have plans.
Yeah.
Don't have plans.
I'm risk adverse.
Hey, Squigs, do you have a way to raise a dead person? Like, just random question.
To raise one? No, but I can stabilize one.
I pull out a head of Oswin. I'm like, can you stabilize him?
Possibly. I can do spare the dying. That's about it.
I think we might need a slightly stronger spell.
Yeah, spare the dead would be better.
Well, I can still try it, but it probably won't work.
Okay. Here, I just kind of hand you the head. Here, Cass.
You're giving it a go.
The tongue's like sticking out at this point.
Uh,
I want to be shocked and ask what happened to my good friend Osmond for the 2 sessions I knew him.
He kind of met his end with a demon of some sort. He didn't duck in time.
A demon, you say? I hope that demon's dead.
Indeed.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
Good.
Yeah, over the table, the answer is it was an instant death mechanic.
Yeah, I heard you talking about that right when I came in. Oh my god, Pussy Cam is fucking lying down the cutest way.
Yeah, I know. It's great right now. So, as we're walking in, or as y'all are trotting down the stairs, it seems like y'all are not wearing it. It seems like Rowak is wearing much less than usual. Seems like everything he disintegrated. As y'all walk through the hallway, y'all have no issue. Green smoke billows out from a bronze cauldron in the middle of this 20-foot high vaulted hall. Barely visible through the haze are 3 rocking chairs, several workbenches, and heaps of haberdashery. A spinning wheel and a rusty iron cage containing a prisoner. Galleries stand 10 feet above the floor to each side of the room.
Is the prisoner alive?
The prisoner does seem to be alive, but he's cowering in the corner. He looks quite pained. He seems to have a lot of lash marks and seems to be chattering.
What's the lighting conditions in this room?
It seems to be dim lighting. Fire coming from underneath the cauldron, burning in the center of this room.
Okay. And is there anything else in this room that?
Yes, there are 5 doors on a little upper ledgeway that seems to be standing about 5 feet higher. Staircases on the southern end of the room leading up. 3 doors on the west side, 2 doors on the east, and then a massive hulking door on the southern wall. It seems to be comprised of skeletons, boned bodies, and there are 5 bronze, seem to be like big dazes, or like 6-inch diameter circular thing. Seems kind of like candles without getting too meta and blunt.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
What is in the cage?
Now, what's his
A
race?
It seems humanoid.
This is gonna be really tough. Ow! Oh, ow!
Oh, come on.
Sit right there. Nope. He's gonna be awake and moving around now. Shut the door. So the other cats aren't quite used to him yet. I know. I'm locking you in.
What are y'all doing?
I am slowly stealthing my way over to the cage and just go, "Psst, hey, buddy, do you know the way out of here?"
Way out there. No way out. There was only pain. As you see this character turn around, you instantly recognize it as Oswin.
What?
You see the face of your comrade. His head reattached to his body as he stands there, a bit scrawnier, a bit shorter, raggedy, but but you recognize him the same as that half-elf friend.
I've seen this. Can I, being in the Underdark, or majority of my career in the Underdark, this seems to me like a. I mean, how often would I run into hags in the Underdark?
You would have heard a lot of rumors about them. Maybe no direct encounters unless your characters adventured with them, but you probably heard a lot.
Okay, I'm trying not to metagame this. I mean, it seems like. I mean, I know it's a clone. I'm trying to see if my character would know that this is a clone.
I'm gonna go with no.
Does my defined sense any like evil, or do I know if this is a celestial fiend or undead?
Boing.
The paladin is going to sense that this is a commoner of sorts, but it's a manipulated life. There seems to be something off.
I relayed the information.
Does he have a scar on his neck?
No, he does not have a scar on his neck. He seems to recognize you, name and face.
How would I do this?
If he does have a scar on his neck, then he's not the reincarnation of what I have in my bag. I'm going to have to kill him. I'm going to have to.
He goes, "What? No!" And he kind of backs up into the edge of his cage. He's chained up right now. There seems to be a rusty lock.
Could I ask what led you here? I would like to be up, and I would like to ask him what led him to be chained.
Says, "This has been my life. I live here day in and day out, and I'm tormented, and probed, and inquired. It is a life of pain."
For how long?
I've heard this type of thing before. This is a trick by the owners of this room.
What did you say, Jason?
I wanted to ask how long he's been here before me and OP purge him.
I don't know how to keep track of the days. It just seems as if my whole life has been here, though. Every bit that I can remember, I have no memory before this dark place.
Have you seen your captors?
My captors, yes. The bold-faced ones, the evil ones, the hags. I have 3 of them. They're devilish. They're mean. Their little minions run around somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Could
all I
you
need
turn
to
into
hear.
one of them? Could you show us what they look like?
He says, no. I can't even imagine their faces. I can barely describe it. Just imagine the most horrific scene. And he just gets kind of broken up about it. You see him start shaking, quivering with the chains.
Could you be of use to us?
I wouldn't let this out of this cage.
No, he needs to either remain
to
here
die.
or.
I like to ask.
Please let me live, my lord. Let me live. All in Oswin's voice.
No.
No. He's dead. If I can't get close to him in the bars, I'm just going to shoot him with an arrow. Put him out of his misery.
Anyone else object, or is Opie doing the shots?
I'll help OP if he needs it.
I let it happen. I walk away.
Yeah.
Please roll the dice.
This poor creature is not the person that we know. He's suffering, and it's just better to put him out of his misery.
It's better to let him die at your hands rather than tortured.
Yep, purge him. Purge him good.
Yeah. So I just shoot him. Do I need to roll damage for that if he's a commoner?
Yes, I still need the roll and to hit and damage to make it effective.
Okay. So it's going to be a 34 to hit.
34 will hit copy Oswin straight in the face.
Yeah.
As this commoner is now out of his misery.
Okay, so I don't need to do damage.
You don't need damage, I just need it to hit.
Yeah.
As he slumps down onto the ground. And that's the last time, fading into the green haze that's covering the entire bottom level of this area.
Okay. I do say a short prayer to the god to
My God.
to help this person along. This big door that you showed us a picture of,
Yes.
does it have a locking mechanism? Is it trapped?
It does not seem to be trapped. It does not seem to have a way to open, though.
Okay.
Seems if you just have those 5 indentations, those 5 different heads.
Oh, it has like essentially 5 keyholes or something like that.
Yeah, they're 5 keyholes, but the keyholes aren't opened yet. They haven't. They're just
Gotcha.
flat against the wall. Seems like they'd have to be depressed.
And how many
5 holes.
There are 5 holes. A triangle, square.
how many doors did you say that there were?
There are 5.
Oh, okay. Well, there we go, guys. So,
Each one of them with a different shape on each door.
all right. What's the closest? Is there anything in this room but doors and an empty or a body in a cage? And a cauldron?
Some crates, the rocking chairs, the cauldron, and then the 5 doors.
Okay.
Workbench.
We'll just comb the room and see if there's anything else in here that may be of use.
Is there a way to take the body off of the floor to unchain him or anything like that? Even if I have to cut off his hands.
I think it should stay in the cage.
If it's dead and we throw it into a room, then we'll at least know if it's booby trapped or not.
Show me them boobies.
We definitely have a dead body that we can booby trap or
Boobies.
check with traps for.
As y'all start looking around and just kind of scurrying about, you see 3 tiny figures that waddle towards you. And through the smoky haze, you see a small straw doll with rusty pins sticking out of its body, a faceless child molded from clay, and a stuffed monkey with the lower body of a unicycle. The straw dolls say, "You need to run away! The Strong Sisters will come back! They will come back any moment now!"
Kill it with fire.
Yeah, what the fuck are you?
What are you guys? I pulled my weapon out.
Same.
Lock, shock, and barrel.
They try to scurry around the mist and say, We are their pets! We are the minions! We serve the Sun Sisters!
Why would you warn us if you're the pets?
We have seen too many people suffer, and they will be angry when they see the clones gone. We don't want to see more.
Insight check. 19.
Insight check will tell if these dolls were made from the souls of children. They want to be free from their captors. They're being earnest.
Is that you, Pepe?
Me, please take me out of here.
I get the little clay child.
But the unicycle monkey one is the one that said it.
Flying monkey Pepe? No!
Would Obalaka know anything towards it?
You guys want to leave this area? Is that what you're telling us? How can we trust you?
He says, well, we know a bit. We've watched the sisters. We know a bit to help.
Man, me and Hot Wheels are going places.
Like, do you have the key?
But we what?
You have the key.
What key?
The skeletal keys. The heads of the skeletons.
Are they all
How do we get the keys?
They wander the building. Withers commands them. He hides them. They're metal skeletons that have been fused, or they're metal-headed skeletons that have been fused to animated corpses.
The keys wandered the buildings? We haven't seen any keys when we wandered this stone.
Yes, they hide. They run at the first sign of danger. You barely get a glimpse of them, if that.
Shit, so we're going to have to go back through the different levels to get the keys?
You hear little Pepe Monkey say, well, I might know a little something better. You might be able to make a deal with the sisters to get the keys.
Kind of deal.
I don't make deals with hags, thank you. How about
What kind of deal are you thinking?
That's well, the hags don't really like Withers, and they'd love to make him work more.
All right, well, let's bitch slap around a bit.
Okay.
I go up? I said, what's behind these 5 doors?
Says, tests and trials. It's how you begin to open the door.
Well, there we go. So we don't need keys. We just need to be able to do these tests and trials.
All right. So, which one are we trialing first?
Whichever one's closest. I mean,
I think we should go in order.
What kind of order? Does the one say 1, one say 2?
Well, no, because
The order is shapes.
yeah,
Obviously,
the door-
circle is first.
Yeah, on the door it has shapes from left to right.
I'm shape blind.
You're shaped blind. Fucking Goliath.
Thanks for reminding me.
And the Goliath to the pentagram room.
I think you're still a dwarf, though.
Oh yeah, he's still dwarf Goliath. By the way, Rook's half his size right now.
Oh, fantastic.
I'm only half the man I used to be.
As Rook goes to this door, it has a pentagon. Actually, yeah, a pentagon crammed into it. Good God.
Same thing.
Yeah. Rook, do you open said door?
Yes, I opened the door.
The delicious aroma of spiced meat greets you.
Oh.
At the end of a 20-foot-long corridor, a room opens with red tapestries covering the walls. A feast is spread out on tables consisting of roast boar, squash stew, and a tray of iced cakes. Flagons of frothy beer complete the banquet, and a gaunt human male in a dusty black suit quietly arranges the items on the cake table. Taking notice of your intrusion without a word, he gestures for you to come forward and sample the feast.
I relay what I see.
Rock says, food, beer.
Food, beer.
Yeah.
Eee.
I'll walk in after somebody else.
I'll walk in.
Susan.
Does my spirit say anything?
The roast boar. What was your spirit run?
Aijin?
Agent? No. Agent says nothing.
What about my little snail guy?
Unk says nothing. The snail is silent.
All right.
Obalaka?
Ubalaka, the teddy bear, says nothing.
Nothing, snail.
I say, I walk in, I say, what say you, kind sir? What is this feast for?
And as he turns around, it seems like his mouth has been sewn shut.
Oh, fantastic.
He has a little title on him. It says Mr. Threadneedle.
Can I unsew his mouth?
Unbreak my heart.
Give me a sleight of hand as he kind of presents himself. You can roll at advantage because he's kind of helping you.
Mhm.
Thank God.
Sleight of hand. By the way, I this not meaning to. I kind of turned my head. I don't know if you guys watch Family Guy when Stewie kind of does this. I caught myself doing that when I said that. Sleight of hand is going to be a 22.
22. All right. So as you carefully unknit his mouth, you're gonna unknit the scarecrow-like humanoid face. And as you get the last stitch out, his mouth is going to open up, and like a peanut brittle can filled with snakes, it shoots out a bunch of colorful ribbons. And he bows, and he continues to gesture. What can I? A gesture, kind of. How can I serve you? But he still says nothing. Almost clownishly.
So.
I do a perception check on that roast boar.
It looks roasted and boring.
Oh, yeah, I can see that.
You're drawn to it.
Oh, yeah. Drawn together.
So what is everyone else doing? You see Roax just kind of...
You said something about tapestries, right?
I did not say anything about tapestries.
No, you said something red that's hanging in the wall.
Oh, the draperies?
Oh yeah,
The drapes.
it opens with red tapestries covering the walls. Yeah.
Yeah. What's
What's on them?
can I investigate those?
Yeah, give me investigation.
Oops. Helps if I miss the make the thing. 18.
As you look up, you see these 5 tapestries hang from iron rods bolted to the walls. Each is made from pentagonal patches stitched together. You can see that there's a subliminal devil's face cleverly hidden in the design, and the devil's mouth forms a pentagon. You can reach into the devil's mouth, and it appears there isn't any fabric there. Might be a hidden compartment.
I will reach in and through the mouth.
All right. As you reach into the dark, ominous mouth on the side of the wall, you feel a lever, a stiff rod in that stone wall.
A stiff rod, you say?
I stroke the stiff rod suggestively as I look for traps on it, and then I'll give it a couple tugs to see if it moves around.
It's as crappy as a lever can look. So do you pull it?
Yeah, I pull it.
And as
Yeah,
you
he
pull it, you
does.
start hearing a creaking of metal as the pentagram keyhole opens up on the skeleton gate.
As I hear the creaking sound, I'm like, oh, it's been a while, huh?
You already have inspiration, damn it.
Taken care of. As the room is just wafting with this delicious odor, what else would you do?
I will. I say, I'll turn to the Scarecrow guy. I'm like, now I helped you out. Did you fuck with this food?
You fuck with this food. Now, I'll be honest. We just kind of opened up this door, and here you are.
And he says, But he seems to just be a serviceman, gesturing and mute. He colors this shit.
Hey, what can you tell me about the hags? As I just like casually just keep talking to him.
I'm gonna boing out of this room.
He tries. Actually, he starts thieves' canting.
Oh, okay.
So he's able to communicate that he serves the hag and he prepares meals for them. He is the cook for down here, and this was their prepared meal. That's why there are 3 different dishes and frothy beer for them all. There's the roast boar, stewed squash, and the iced cakes. He's going to list out that the roast or sign out that. Trying to get some names. Sorry.
No, it's fine.
He's going to name out the Three Stone Sisters. Widow Groat. She's a fan of the roast boar.
Okay.
Peggy Deadbells loves the squash stew. And Baggy Nana loves the iced cakes.
Does he have any tips on how to defeat them?
He merely imitates a big chuckle. And he says, defeat them. Impossible. And he just kind of waves it off.
All right. But I'll say, seriously, did you fuck with the food? I mean, if you were serving these hags, I would fuck with the food. I mean, you could tell me.
He says, I only serve the best food for the hags. For my madams.
All right. Well, I'll say, which one do you recommend?
He says, any of them are delicious. There's a reason they all drink the beer.
All right. So I will. You said it's boar, beer, and what else?
Roast boar, squash stew, iced cakes, and frothy beer.
I'll do the boar, cakes, and beer.
What was that?
I'll do the boar, cakes, and beer.
All right. Remember that for later.
Okay. Shit. Let me write it.
Beer.
Okay. Boar and beer as Roak gets some boar and some beer as they come up. Well, in the room. It's a little cramped at this point, but y'all just kind of chat down. Anyone else, or are y'all getting out of the room?
Did OP relay the information, or did he just start talking to this thing and then just start eating?
I didn't tell you guys anything.
Okay.
Y'all able to hear a mumbling conversation as you're kind of just wandering about this room.
As our fingers mumble from.
Yeah.
Then I just leave the room because I'm still suspicious of the food.
Okay.
Does anything happen to me? Do I like turn dead, make a con check, anything?
You actually feel a bit hardier. You feel your muscles get a bit stronger, get more built. You feel lean. You feel like you could take on anything because you're the lean, mean fighting machine. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I will thank him, and as a
This one.
does he want anything from me to for thanks for the food?
And he says nothing at all. Is just here for them to eat, and well, I guess since you've killed their clone, they're going to be pissed enough as it is.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That'll work. All right. I go out. What's the next room?
And as he boings over, neither Opie or Roak are going to hear from their trickster spirits. They no longer have them or appear to have the ability and the gift that they were granted.
Who is this?
Opie and Roak.
Really? So my god is not responding or gone away.
He is not responding.
Okay. And what would you say is removed?
The door.
What do you say is removed? What don't we have anymore? Do I still have his like the wand?
You still have the item, but the spirit power, the bonus trait that it gives you.
Okay.
Like the extra attunement, the strength modifiers, walking on water.
Yeah. Okay.
So was it just when I touched the door, or
It's when you touch the door.
so if I take my hand off the door?
You still do not have your power.
Fuck. All right. So that's
Hey, which door is this?
This one. The
I haven't touched that door.
I know. The triangle door. Oh, and also roll me 2d10.
So even though I haven't touched the door, I still get affected by that?
This is correct.
All right, 14.
All right. Thank you very much.
Remember, you get a +3 to saving throws if you're within 10 feet of me.
Don't worry. It's not a saving throw.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
just...
Okay. You know, Brian.
Okay.
So you guys want me to?
Well,
open the
let's go in. Let's knock this shit out. So
This appears to be the triangle door.
door? All right.
Inside is a 5-foot wide floor-to-ceiling glass cylinder near the back wall of this room, and it's filled with light, the source of which is not apparent. A tiny triangular hole is cut through the glass and 5 feet above the floor. Oh yeah, 5 feet above the floor, so kind of at eye level. Inside the cylinder, an iron lever is set into the metal plate onto the floor. It looks like you have to find a way to reach the lever. Well, you only have this teeny tiny hole to reach through.
we got a teeny tiny little Goliath. Is that?
Well, I got a rope of entanglement. I mean, I could just put it in the hole and then grab a hold of the lever
Yeah.
and yank it.
Yeah, rope entanglement would do that.
Yes, I'll just do that.
All right, do it.
I did.
Yeah. Do it.
Kubazan can't tell me not to anymore.
As you go in, easiest room ever as you pull the lever and you hear the crank of metal coming from the skeleton gate. As you have gotten.
All right, let's go to the next one.
All right.
Pushing rope.
God damn it.
Let's go to this one. Looks pretty good. Let's see if he starts talking to me again. Are we on even
Zip.
terms?
Hexagon, and no, he still does not seem to want to talk to you.
Man,
But you do seem a bit stronger. You have 17 extra hit points.
ooh,
Who does?
like 10.
Roak does. Opie, you have 14 extra hit points.
temporary or
Yes.
okay? What was this from?
Yes. And both of you have advantage on strength saving throw.
Advantage on strength.
I got disadvantage because I'm short.
Yeah. Sorry, strength-based checks.
Okay. Right.
So,
Normally, that you're feeling hardier and whatnot.
Are these temporary temporary aid where it increases your max?
This does not increase your max. This is just temporary.
all right, so
All right. Just wanted to make sure so I can get it.
the octagon.
Okay. So where are we at? Pentagon room?
Roak is opening the hexagon room.
Oh,
I'm
hexagon.
the line, damn it.
I want to go in after Roak.
Opens this door. A large, cracked, six-sided mirror is mounted above a stone shelf protruding from the opposite wall. 5 unlit candles stand on the shelf, each made of yellow wax and covered with tiny black sigils. Scrawled on the wall above the mirror in dried blood are the words, "Piggy, Piggy, Piggy."
Well, I'm gonna let a magic user take care of this. This looks like one of them context clue shits.
Can I use detect magic within the room?
Yes.
Does he go crazy?
As you use detect magic, the mirror and the candles radiate conjuration magic.
Sweet.
I will relay the hint of conjuration to the fellows that are within the room.
We don't hear
Um,
anything, dude.
So it just says piggy?
Piggy 3 times.
So if I were to walk in front of the mirror and repeat it into the mirror, kind of like Bloody Mary,
Yeah.
what would happen
Red drum.
as
Red
I
drum.
do so?
All
What
right.
does my snail guy say first? If he says anything at all.
Your snail guy says nothing.
All right, then I'll just let him do his thing.
And as Rylu says, "Piggy, Piggy, Piggy," looking into the mirror, you're going to see a lever appear on the south wall.
I will point it out to anybody who wishes to pull that lever.
I'll pull it.
Because I'm still risk adverse, but I'm not pulling a strange
Oh, that's a
lever.
good point. Does Ijin, since he's gone, it's not going to keep me from planning out things, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, hang on there, buddy. Before you go pulling levers, can we see the lever, or is it?
Y'all cannot see the lever.
Oh, okay.
Then I don't pull the lever, I guess.
Yeah. I asked, what do you see in the mirror?
It's not so much as what I see in the mirror now. It's that I see the lever that we need to pull. And I don't know if I should pull it or not yet, or if you wish to play Bloody Mary with this trickster mirror.
Okay. So how did you get the mirror to activate?
I simply recited the "Piggy, Piggy, Piggy" into the mirror, and I walk over to where the lever is.
All right. As you walk in the lever, everyone else kind of looks like you're grabbing at thin air, but you feel a lever.
Okay.
Since no one else can see it, and
Yeah, it
I'm
looks
not
like you're
going to
grabbing a
waste
dick.
time, I will very, very cautiously pull the lever.
All right.
Pull that.
Cautiously mime pulling a lever, and as he gets to the bottom, you hear a click. Initiative.
Woo! The mirror every way in the room.
Motherfucker.
As sand comes shooting out of the cracks in this mirror.
17 for me. For Kevin.
That's 17 for me.
22 for Roak.
Oh, nice.
Riley will go first since he pulled the lever. Well, on that, in between the 17s.
I will only have a 16.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's wow.
That's 16 for me as well.
Holy crap. Yes. As these 3 puff of black smoke coalesce into werebores. Dun dun dun.
Everyone able to see them or just me?
Everyone is able to see them now.
Woo!
Werebores.
Zoinks!
As all of them have mauls and some sharp, sharp tusks. Roak, what would you like to do as first response?
Well, I'll probably call the ER, but first I'm going to slice a bitch. -5. They seem hostile?
Oh, yeah, they're hostile.
Oh, okay. Well,
They look like they're about to smash Riley.
oh, I don't have my modifiers anymore.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's going to be 12 to hit.
12 will make contact, surprisingly.
Oh, wow.
Fucking sweet.
So it's going to be 18, 21. Oh, it's not that damage anymore. Okay, it's going to be 14 now. So it's going to be 34 damage. 35 damage.
Are you sure? Even your little sizes, Roak just.
Oh,
tries to smash away.
sorry.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, 28.
Yeah.
Second
All right.
modest swing.
As Roak wildly flares away at 3 of them, trying to smash, make contact.
It's going to be for...
Riley, what would you like to do in response as you see Roak wailing away on one of these werebores?
I already dislike that mirror because not only does it play Bloody Mary, it also decides to do things. So I'm going to cast
29.
my Eldritch Blast twice against that and see if I can hit the mirror.
Okay. Roak is bloodying one of the werebores. What's your...
That is a 13 and a 12 to hit.
All right. As it hits the mirror, it seems to ricochet and bounce off, taking no effect.
And as a free action, I will say, the mirror cannot be attacked by magical means. And that will end my turn.
Kevin.
I will. All right, which one's closer to me? Like, is it within 30 feet of me?
It's a pretty small room.
All right, awesome.
Yeah.
Can I stab at it with my rapier?
Yeah, you can stab at it with your rapier.
Excellent. I assume over an 18 will hit, right?
Yes. Are you hitting at the wounded one that Roak swung at?
Sure. That one sounds good to me. All right, where's my D8 at? And I get 2 attacks if this doesn't do it. 10.
Mm-hmm. 10 points of damage?
Yep. And I miss with my second attack. Unless a 9 hits.
9 does not hit, surprisingly enough.
All right, that'll end my turn.
All right, the creature, barely lumbering. Then now look around. All surrounding. One was going to attack Roak. 2 is going to attack on Rylu,
Alright.
the puller of said lever. The ones attacking on Roak. 23 will hit. Dealing hidden dice sort of damage. 14 points of bludgeoning.
Magic?
No.
Ooh. Then I got 3 temporary hit points left.
Then we have 4 maul attacks coming down on Rylu.
Woo!
What's your AC?
15.
2 of them will make contact. The first one dealing 12 points. The second one dealing 7. The other 2 missing and smashing down onto the ground. Opie, what would you like to do? Is you see these werebores wildly trying to smash down onto the ground.
Okay, I will attack.
Okay.
And I don't get assassinate because they went before me. My first attack is 24 to hit.
That'll certainly hit. Is this the damaged one or
The damaged one.
Okay.
13 points of damage.
That is just enough to take him out. Over
Okay.
by 2.
My second attack is going to be I'm not casting Zephyr Strike, so I'll take out a D. Well, it's a crit, so I'll take out 2d8s. So it's 20, 28, 30, 34, 36, and 39 points of damage.
Okay, 39.
Yep. And then the last is a 19 to hit on the same one.
Damage.
14.
All right. Seems to be heavily bloody as the warrior bleeding down on the ground. Anything else?
Where am I at in the room or out of? I think I was still in the hallway.
Yeah, you're in the hallway, kind of leading into the room. You're just kind of elbowing, shooting these in.
Okay, I will bonus action hide. For a 22.
22, you are hidden.
Okay, all right, thank you.
New Oswin.
All right. So,
New Oswin.
where's the closest one at?
There's a bloodied one and an unbloodied one. Think theater of the mind because it's just such a small room.
Okay.
About a 10-foot hallway that leads into it.
That is a 23 to hit.
That will most certainly hit
Attack.
this creature.
For 9 points of damage.
Okay. Damage when still alive.
That is a 15 to hit.
Damage.
8 points of damage.
Still alive, but heavily bloodied.
Going in for my last attack. That is a 19 to hit.
Damage.
And that is for 7 points of damage.
And Luther, you devil, he is barely able to keep himself upright, but he is still alive.
All right, that's the end of my turn for now.
All right, 12 seconds in. Roak.
I don't know how much he's got in him, so -5. And that's not going to hit. So I'm going to attack again. This time slightly modest. I'm guessing it'll hit.
Yeah. Damage.
It's going to be 10, 14, 13.
Slicing through with his 1 hit point left. Roak, in little Roak form, slices through. The second werebore, there is 1 left.
Boing. Oh, wait. Oh, there's actually still werewolves. Okay, never mind.
All right, Rylu.
So I'm currently being surrounded by 2 or 3 of them.
There is only one left after your comrades just slaughtered the other 2.
Oh, well, shit. In that case, I'm just going to use a firebolt against it.
Okay.
And that is a 10.
Matches the AC.
Awesome. 2d10 fire damage. Woo!
Yeah, there's some things that take your head off in one swing. There are some things that are easy shit to hit. There's a balance.
Well, that's a 15, so
This is duality.
15 points of damage.
yes, sir. Fire damage.
It seethes in fire and gets quite angry. He's angry.
Angry.
Oh, she's angry.
Then it takes us to Kevin, the paladin's turn.
I'm gonna stab it again.
All right, how about
Oh,
the
but I guess a different one. I'm gonna guess a 21 hits, of course, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, figured. All right, where's that D8 go? I literally just had it. All right. 7 damage.
7 damage. The creature is still alive.
All right, second attack does a 18 hit.
And the 18 will hit.
And how about a 9, 10, 11 damage?
Creature wanes in pain, readies its tusk for a charge. Anything else?
Nope, that's in my turn.
All right, it looks down to you and tries to hit down with a maul and a tusk.
Come get it.
And
My
misses
AC is
terribly.
18.
Its highest was a 10.
Awesome.
As it misses terribly, running into the ground, butting his head, and having to shake it off. Takes us to Opie's turn. Opie, have we lost Brian?
Oh, I'm sorry. I have my mic up. Yes, there's 1 left, so I will attack it. And the first will be Ooh, wow. Almost maxed the sneak attack. It's 12, 17, 25, 31 points of damage.
Okay.
And is it still up?
Yep, he bloodied though.
All right. The next one will land, and that will only be 10 points.
Oh, he's still alive.
All right.
Heavily wounded. Mr. Monk?
All right, still alive, you say?
Yes.
Will a 15 hit?
Yes, it'll make contact.
That will be for 6 points of damage.
How would you like to do this?
I'm just gonna uppercut him, just flat out, just to the chin.
Just
Drill punch.
and TKO, you knock that sucker out. He falls to the floor, taking us out of initiative. The werebore down. Werebore down. Frazier down.
Did the door unlock?
The door did not unlock, no.
Okay.
The mirror is still piling in with dirt or sand, I assume.
No, the sand is stopped from the mirror.
Woo!
Okay, so what do we overlook here?
Three piggies.
What is you said the words piggy into the mirror. What
Yes,
else is around the mirror?
Give me investigate.
That will be 19.
All right. Well, as you look around, you see that this is a 6-sided mirror. 6 holes for candles to be, but there were only 5 candles sitting in them. As you look around more, there seems to be a hidden compartment underneath the back side of the altar with a 6th candle.
Oh, are the candles lit?
The 5 that are on the that are displayed are.
Oh, okay. I'll put the 6th candle on and light it.
All right.
And I'll shoot kind of a nasty glance at our warlock for overlooking such a simple fact.
Hey,
Are we
now.
all baffled? Are we all baffled that he could see it? Like, was it a stupid high passive to find it?
Yeah, it was a hard one to find.
All right, I just want to be like, where the fuck did you get that from?
Hey, now, not all of us can have that keen sight like you. I can only see the magic.
So I light it. I say, piggy, piggy, piggy. Do I see anything else?
Yes, you see a lever on the north wall.
I shoot another scorning glance at him, and I'll go bullet.
As you pull it, you hear a metal grinding as the skeleton gate opens up the hexagon.
All right, I will. I will brush past him, and I'll casually bump him, and then I'll go to the next door.
Such of the underdomes.
Such shade.
Oh, God. The octagon. The ceiling of this plaster-walled room is 15 feet high. A leatherback throne rests atop a wooden lectern, bolted to the floor. Set into the wall behind the lectern are 8 human skeletons, arranged. They appear to be falling and screaming.
Remind me of home.
Now's the time to do detect magic, and I will investigate the room.
Okay, now I'm supposed to do it. Okay.
Yeah,
I think
this time try not to overlook anything.
Hey. You say piggy in the mirror the first time and see where he gets you. I will detect magic now.
And I will do a 19 on investigation.
Piggy.
That 19 better pass.
You sense no magic coming from the skeletons, but you do see a book on the lectern. You sense magic coming from underneath its pages. It seems like a magical glue is holding this book onto the lectern.
I will relay that information to our hotty-totty human.
All right. And,
All right, I will go over there and I will look at the book after I investigate.
Okay. And yeah, as you're looking around, you're actually going to see the ceiling. Seems to be a bit off. There's a seam around the perimeter that suggests a pit.
A pit at the ceiling.
Oh, I'm sorry, pit on the floor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I say, I'll tell you. You need to. You're standing on the pit. You need to stand right here, and I actually put him over the pit.
You see Opie just trying to arrange people to keep away from the pit, just kind of moving odd people in odd directions.
Besides for the warlock, I put him on the top of the.
Uh-huh.
I got your number, fool. Don't worry.
No, I tell people about the pit. Say just be careful of that. And there's nothing on the ceiling or anything like that. Just a bit on the floor.
Yeah, just the bit on the floor. The trap. It seems to be a drop, kind of. I want to say drop like Mr. Burns' trap door.
Okay.
I like it.
I'll go take a look at the book.
All right. So
You pull the lever, Clunk.
I also want to look at the book.
all right, as you look at the
Help
book,
him look.
it seems to be written in Infernal.
Hey, I can read it.
Well, fantastic.
Hey.
I know common, uncommon, and infernal.
Okay. So inside this book, on the first page, you see the words backward, 8 to 1.
Backward, 8 to 1.
So 1 to 8.
How many skeletons are there?
8
Is there anything written on these skeletons? Or are they just...
on the skeletons.
Okay.
Can we
No,
investigate each of those skeletons, see if there's any numbers or anything like that?
Pages, maybe.
Okay, give me an investigation roll.
Would you like to aid me in this?
Yes.
Nope.
That is a whopping 9, actually.
Did that with advantage?
No, that was without. That's still a 9. Yeah.
God damn it!
Okay.
You're worthless.
I didn't say it was my best skill.
All right. So, do the skeletons look like they can be moved?
No, it doesn't look like skeletons can be moved. They seem to be embedded in the wall.
There must be something that we can take from each of them, or to.
I want to read through. What do the other pages say?
Second page says, "Speak the rhyme until it's done."
Hang on. I better write these things down. What does the first page say? Backward.
I'll send a picture in the group.
Backward, 8 to 1.
Okay.
Speak the rhyme until it's done.
Right.
Third one,
It's done. Okay. Next.
keep the spider locked away.
Okay.
See the lever clear as day.
Okay.
Spin, spin, iron spider.
So there's a spider in here somewhere.
Turn their flesh and bones to cider. Speak the rhyme and meet your fate. Forward, 1 to 8.
The one after turn their flesh and bone to cider. What was that one?
Speak the rhyme and meet your fate.
And is OP reading this to himself, or is he reading out loud?
I'm reading it as well.
I'm just reading it to myself.
Okay.
Well, I can also read it.
Did you say, "Oh shit, there's spiders in here," like out loud? It's like,
Oh,
there's spiders
I
in
did say that. I did say there's a spider in here somewhere.
here. Okay. Well, I draw my rapier after hearing that. Like I just have it ready.
Okay. And as Rylu actually finishes mumbling it, you all start to feel a bit lighter, an odd wrenching in your stomach. As you feel the gravity begin to get reversed, I need everyone to make me a dexterity saving throw as you start to fly forward and you try and grab a hold of anything bolted to the ground.
Everyone gets +3 if you're within 10 feet of me.
I instantly regret not putting him over the pit trap.
Okay?
15.
Woohoo, dirty 20.
Oh, in the whole room.
Oh, hold on.
28.
Kevin got a 21.
All right, 28, 21's good. The paladin and the rogue are reaching down towards the damaged area, or the lectern.
I got a 10.
Wait, am I within 10 feet of the paladin?
Yes.
That'd be 20 plus whatever his bonus is.
Oh,
+3. +3.
So 23.
plus 3 with him,
13.
and then so I got 14 then.
Still. And do not miss anybody. It looks like Roak is the only one that goes flying towards the ceiling as he blasts through the fake plaster ceiling.
Can I make a sleight of hand roll to see if I can catch him?
Not on this one. You're holding on for your own life at this point as you see him go into this massive fan blade. 2, 4, 6, 8. 8d10 worth of slashing damage.
Fuck.
As he seems to be under the effect of a spell, lifting him upward, hoisting him.
How far away is he?
He's just at the ceiling, about 20 feet up. 10, 20, 30, 42 points of slashing damage.
Magical?
No.
Oh, okay, that's good.
That helps, yeah.
42.
So 21.
21.
It takes you down to 21 points of regular, right? If you're having.
Oh, no. I just get minus 3.
Oh, okay.
So 42, that brings me to 39. So that means 36 damage total with those 3 temporary hit points too. Okay. I'm still up. I'm still kicking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good.
Oh yeah, babe, you can't kill me that easy.
So what you're doing is you see Roak continue to bounce on the ceiling. It looks like another 6 seconds might hurt him.
Oh god. No, I'm boinging back down, baby.
We need to figure out this rhyme really quick because right now we're at the backward
Did I hear him say it audibly?
Yes, you did hear Riley say it audibly.
Backward 8 to 1. Speak to Ryan.
And it's going
I will say I will read the book backwards, the pages backwards.
Forward 1 to 8.
That's going to
So
be
forward 1 to 8. Speak to Ryan. Meet your fate. Turn your flash spot.
You're not.
Society spin Iron Spider.
16.
See the lever clear so you can spider locked away. Speak to Ryan until it's done. Backward. It doesn't make a lot of sense to read it backwards, but I guess go ahead.
Okay, it'll take you about 3 turns to read the whole thing backwards.
Can I cast Bless on everybody so everyone gets a
Yes, you can.
plus D4 to saving throw?
Because as y'all start figuring this out, you try and cast Bless, and so hold on. You see Roak try to jump down using his boots. He does a good job avoiding the fans, but misses being able to grab on the way down and starts floating back up.
Well, at least now he has a plus D4 to saving throws.
There you go.
All right. Here I am, world.
You mean darkness?
Yeah.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Yeah, we were well acquainted, I guess you could say, at this point.
10, 20, 30, 39 points of damage to Roak.
All of the bullshit. That's 36
You
points
just
of
see this little
bull.
Goliath getting
God damn it.
because he's been shrunk like Alice in Wonderland.
That leaves me so
Oh God!
Are y'all able to make a human ladder to reach him?
Okay, so I have an idea, but I don't know if it's a good one.
Okay.
Could I Misty Step to him and then Misty Step back?
Not in the same turn.
Damn.
I'm still reading it backwards. So
That's at least 2 turns.
This will be the end of the second turn.
Does Roak look fine, or is he bleeding very heavily on us?
Roak looks
He
bloody.
does not look good, let me tell you.
Okay, I'm going to Misty Step up to him. I'm going to do it.
Okay. As you Misty step up to him, we're going to be in this together, buddy. Anything else?
I want to plan to Misty Step back on my next turn, if we survive.
All right. Sounds good. And as y'all both hit the ceiling fan again.
Hey, bullshit! No! I get to jump off of
Athletics.
this. What are you talking? Damn, over here. And I'm grabbing him
Give me
while
athletics.
I'm boinging this bullshit.
Okay.
Here we go. Look at this.
You got
All of that
boing
jump.
as Roak grabs a hold of you, missing the fan blades. As he dives down,
And you one for the fucking.
you have
Okay,
to try and grab.
that's a dirty 20.
All right, as Roak is able to boing away from the fans and grab a hold of the lectern with the paladin in his arms.
It's just really pissed
Oh,
off. Here we are.
excellent.
All right, and Riley was able to finish reading the back, or reading it back to front. The fan now begins to slow down. Seems not to sputter as much as you feel the gravity restoring back to this room.
Oh yeah, those are my innards falling right now.
I want to sing "We're All in This Together" to Roa.
My life has been a blender today.
And you also hear a small ping as the lectern opens a hidden compartment, and there's a brass lever inside.
Can only OP see it?
No, it's actually no. It's pretty hard to see. It's a small box. Yeah, OP for now. Unless you have, let's do
Okay.
15 or higher passive.
I grab the lever during my turn and pull it.
All right, sounds good. Everyone, give me con saves.
Everyone gets a +3
Just kidding.
and a D4.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Plus 3 in it.
Another one of the keyholes opens up. The octagon keyhole has now been opened.
I'm just gonna stand over here by this one. I'm not going in directly.
I'm just gonna hang out by the paladin.
Well, I think the bless is now over now.
Or am I just gonna sit here just like chugging health potions till they don't drain out of me?
You just got done with the long rest.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start chugging them then. All right, I'm gonna do like 3. Shit.
All right, we'll go to the last door.
All right. The one at the end of the hall appears to be the square room. One for squares. This room is filled
I
with
can relate.
lines of parchments. Written on the pages are some scroll written in common. You can't quite tell what they are as they flutter by. A metal plate is bolted onto the far wall, and it's set with a ghostly lever.
Is there anything written on the pages as they float by?
Yes, you can tell they're words. You just cannot see what words. Can you open up to the spells?
Can I do the same thing that I've been doing and cast Detect Magic?
Yes, you can. You
I would like to do so.
all sorts of magic surging from this room.
That can't be good for my brain.
Every school and score of magic that you have ever learned is surging from this room.
This makes me very uncomfortable, and I exit the room, and I let them know of there is everything in this room that you could hope to find, magic-wise.
I stay.
I walk over to the lever. You said it was ghostly?
Yes, it's ghostly. Like zoinks. Seems to be carved from bone.
How far away is OP from us? Like from the rest of the party?
It's a small room. It's only
Okay.
15 by 15.
All right. I want to be within 10 feet of him, just in case.
Okay.
I will attempt to pull the lever.
All right. As you try and reach to it, it appears like your hand goes straight through it.
Okay. And these papers are still flying around, right?
Yes.
I will grab one of the papers.
All right. Give me a sleight of hand.
Okay. It's not too great. 19.
19. Okay, roll me a d6.
Oh, okay. That'd be a 6.
All right. Roll me a d20.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. A lot of randomization.
12.
You grab a spell scroll as it goes fluttering by. As you grab it, it's a familiar parchment. It seems to have several pages. It's a long one, 6 whole pages. As you look upon it, it seems to be a wizard spell.
Okay. Wizard spell scroll. Yeah, I can't read it. It's 6 pages long.
Yes, it seems to be 6 pages long, scrolled up. into one long piece of parchment that was fluttering about.
So it's not 6 spells. It's actually one spell that's 6 pages.
A big spell.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. But nothing else happens in the room. What does the handle look like, or the lever?
It looks like a ghostly lever.
I try to pull again.
Still nothing occurs.
I grab another paper.
I also grab a piece of paper.
Sleight of hand.
I'm staying by the door.
17,
Yeah, I'm staying out of the room. I don't like all that magic.
17 for Kevin.
Okay, Kevin grabs one. Give me a d6.
And 16.
Grab one. Give me a d6.
Kevin
Y'all-
got a 1d6.
You'll simultaneously snatch.
4. Yes.
Kevin
All right.
got a 1.
Kevin, on your 1, I'm going to need
Oh, great. Love it. Give it to me.
a d10. I'm sorry, a d20. D20. And a d10.
All right, the d20 is awesomely a 1, and the d10 is also shockingly a 2.
Okay. You are going to grab another wizard spell. This one seems to only be about 1 page long.
Fantastic.
Room is too much knowledge for me.
Brian, d20.
All right. 20. Burned a 20. Sucks.
2. All right, you find another wizard spell, 4 pages long this
Jesus
time.
Christ.
The lever still looks ghostly.
The lever still looks ghostly.
I look over at OP and like, again?
And all the
sure.
papers turn to dust as 4 little methody creatures come screeching forward.
I guess not.
Yeah.
What comes forward?
4 mephit-like creatures.
You said meth head?
Nothing.
You know what? Yes, meth head-looking mephits.
Okay, methods.
Okay. I say, what's up?
Leave.
No.
Only if you pull this lever for me.
And he says, "Oh, you want to learn how to pull the lever, eh?
Yeah.
Well, if you can figure out which one I am, then maybe I'll tell you." As 4 are fluttering around, and as he says this, "It's an expiring offer. At a time will run out when the first one falls. Oh, spittle dash! Everyone roll me d20s.
Oh, fucking.
Everyone in
19.
the room or everyone in general?
Everyone in the room.
Never mind.
All right, so that's just me and Kevin, I think, right?
No, it's
Kevin and OP?
Yeah, OP.
Kevin got a 19.
And I rolled an 18.
Nice. Maybe.
And of the 3, Opie got the lowest roll.
Okay.
And as you see, a forceful amount of energy comes surging from the floor. It coalesces around yourself as you take 12, 17, 20, 24 force damage.
Okay.
As these 4 hovering mephits fly around the room, all laughing and giggling in unison.
Okay. And okay. Well, I will shoot 3 methods.
Okay. Give me attack rolls.
Yep. Okay, so I rolled a 3 and 2 19s, so that'll be a 17 and above 20.
Okay. Yeah, those will both hit, and then roll me 2 d20s.
2 d20s. Okay. A 12 and a 11.
All right. You see poof, poof, as two mephits disappear, exploding into dust, adding to the more of the dust from all the parchment that was flying around.
So I had 3 attacks. Did the third one miss?
Yeah. Oh shit! I forgot that you have ridiculous modifiers. It was 3 plus what?
14. So 17 total.
Okay, that'll hit too. So roll me another d20.
Okay. 13.
Poof! Third one will disappear as the mephit is now shivering and oh, okay, you found me.
I said, yeah, motherfucker. Pull the lever.
He says, you must draw a square around the lever. Does any of you have chalk?
I thought the deal was he pulled the lever.
Yeah, I thought the deal
It's
was...
your finger and blood of our dearly departed friend.
Oh, spittle dash! Oh no!
I don't have chalk, but I have a lot of dust on the ground, and I also have wax I can draw it in.
You have blood from a head in your bag.
I'll also need d20s again as y'all culminate this thought.
Okay.
Paladin and
Another 19.
10.
and you see the dust moffat explode into a million little pieces.
Oh, okay.
While they're doing that, can I collect the blood of the caged being thing that had been slain?
Yes, you can.
I will do that. And as I hear all the commotion, I will glance in and I will drink 2 health potions.
Okay.
And I will take my wax and draw a line, square around the lever.
All right, and with your waxy square, the lever comes out of the ethereal plane and becomes real again, tangible.
I pull the lever.
As you pull the lever, Crunk, the next gateway begins to open. The 5th keyhole has been unlocked.
What people do you think we can actually get through all of this, like, tonight, or?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out right now.
Well, we have an hour left to finish 4 hours.
Yeah.
Woo!
So we should be pretty close.
Yeah, it's cutting it really close at this point. And I'm actually slowly developing a headache. Y'all are meeting the Stone Sisters for now, though.
Okay. All right. They said they might move the survey back during the week, so I might be here on the 26th, but as it stands right now, I won't be.
Okay. That'd be unfortunate.
Yes, it would be highly unfortunate. Even more unfortunate, I think my flight leaves at 4. So I would be in the air by the time we do this. All right, so let's get this done then. So what happens when the last one opens?
Oh, right now, nothing. There's still just smoke uttering around the room, and they have 5 keyholes. Y'all are just like, ooh.
I grab the little straw doll. I take him out the door. I'm like, how do I open this?
He says, we told you, you need the keys. You've unlocked the keyholes, but now you need the keys.
I pull out one of his pins.
He says, oh, no, why would you hurt me like that?
I thought the pins were hurting you.
No, those are part of my body.
I put it back in.
Oh, thank you. Ow, still, gotta hurt them.
All
The pin.
right. You said you wanted to get out of here, right?
Yes, we want to leave.
All right. I'm like, okay, well, I don't really have any pockets, so do you breathe?
Says, a little bit.
Is that a yes or a no?
It's a maybe.
Do you need oxygen to live?
Are you asking anybody else if they have anything? Like if they have anything that they can store a creature with?
Get your own creature.
And
I'm not asking for a creature,
finally
but
coalesce down through the mist. I need everyone to roll me initiative.
All right.
Great. Fucking
No, I get a nat 20 on
Yeah.
initiative.
yeah. 29 initiative for me.
10 for
31 for me.
24.
And as we roll initiative, I'll toss them into my bag of holding.
Okay, Rylan.
Me and Hot Wheels are going places, though.
Rylan.
14 total for initiative.
10 rock.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, no. 4 plus 6.
All right, so they're going to appear next to the cauldron. OP, what would you like to do as 3 night hags start to appear?
All right. Are they fully corporeal?
They are coming into being.
If I attack them, does it appear that they would take damage?
It does not look like that would be the case at this point.
Okay. I will hold my action until they are corporal, and whichever the first one is that comes into being, I will attack them. As a bonus action, I will cast Zephyr Strike,
Okay.
and then I will hold my action.
All right. With that, that takes us to Kevin.
I will prepare a divine strike when they come corporal.
Okay. Oswin.
I will ready in action. I'll throw a dart.
All right. Ready your action to throw a dart. All 3 of your held actions go off as they become ethereal and let off magic missiles. Crying out, "Who killed our clone?"
You did when you created them.
Shots fired.
Ugh.
All right, my lowest is over 20. So is that going to
Yeah, you're good. Opie, you're going to take 10 points of damage.
hang on? 10?
Yep. Magic missile.
Yeah.
Kevin is going to take 13 points of force damage.
No, ooh.
And Monk Oswin's going to take 13 points.
30 points? Okay.
You're good.
I am okay.
Roll damage.
Yeah, I'm rolling damage.
Okay.
Does a 13 hit?
13 will not make contact.
Are they
Alright, so
resistant to force?
They are not resistant to force, no.
Okay. I sucked it up on the sneak attack dice. All right. We'll do this one at a time. I don't know how much health they have. So the first one, whichever one's closest to me, is going to take 8, 16, 17 points.
17 points of damage, okay. Seems pretty hardy still.
Okay, all right. 10, 18, 28, 34, 41, 44, 48, 57 points of damage.
Okay. Still up.
Is it bloodied?
Yes, it is. It's lightly bloodied.
Oh, lightly bloodied. Okay, and then for the last shot, 24 points of damage.
Still up. Mildly
Okay.
bloodied now.
And I will attempt to bonus action hide. I'll move around to something in the room that I can bonus action hide in. Behind
You're
it.
not able to do that. You only had a held action.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I'm sorry. That's
Yeah.
right.
Riley.
Where are they positioned right now?
Here around this cauldron.
And so nobody's around them.
Correct.
Good, because you're gonna hate me. Firewall around them.
Ooh, okay.
With the heat inside facing them. When the wall appears, each creature within its area must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, each creature takes 5d8 fire damage, or half as much on a successful save.
First one failed. Second one failed. All three of them fail miserably.
Awesome. I will get that information to you.
Thank you. Roak.
Well, I mean, they're encased in fire now. Fuck. Can I just kind of like boing into the middle to hit them a little bit and then boing out?
Yeah, you can.
Just hit him a little bit.
I mean, just a little bit, just to get
Yeah, just to get your point across.
the point's what I call my sword. So I guess I'll just boing in, hit the bloodiest one if I can.
Okay, yeah, boing in.
No,
Attack roll.
I don't know about that though. I don't like this blaze. You know what? I'm gonna say no to the blaze. I'm just gonna chuck some rocks. To be honest with you, out of my bod, I'm a little bit more rational. Just a little. So that's going to be a 220 somethings to hit for 5, 7, so 13 damage.
13 damage. Okay.
Just 2 drops.
Was this to the already damaged one?
Yeah.
Still alive, but hurting. Very, very badly hurting.
31 damage.
The fire will kill it, as one of the hags is indeed down. Opie.
So I'm going to fire at another one at disadvantage.
Okay.
But because I'm hidden from them, I get advantage, so it'll be a straight roll. And does a 17 hit?
17 does make contact.
Okay. Then it'll be 10 points and 12 points.
And 12. Okay. Same creature, right?
Yeah, whichever one is up.
Same amount of damage. They're both in the fire shield.
Yep.
All right. Takes us to Kevin, the shining, shimmering paladin.
All right, since now there's a giant fucking wall of fire, I can't do what I was initially going to do.
Hello.
Oh, welcome.
People up.
Yeah,
So there's at least what?
Nothing.
There's at least one enemy, right?
There are 2.
All right, so I just point to the stronger one, and I use Objure Enemy. You must make a Wisdom saving throw, unless you're immune to being frightened. Fiends and undead have disadvantage.
Immune to being charmed.
You said frightened, not charmed.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they have
Fiends and-
disadvantage.
Disadvantage, but advantage because magical resistance, so it would have been the first roll. What kind of save?
Wisdom.
17.
That passes.
Oh. Go on, Night Hag. Anything else?
That's the end of my turn. I keep praying, just in case.
Praying to the Paladin, the Lord above. Mr. Monk Oswin.
All right. So they're behind the firewall still, right?
Yeah, they're still on the firewall because they haven't been able to move the fuck out of it yet.
I seem to be able to throw darts through it.
Yeah?
Just jump in.
Okay.
Not like you have an attachment to this character.
That is a 15 to hit the dart.
15 will not hit with a dart.
And for my second dart, that will be a 17.
17 will make contact.
And that is 5 points of damage.
It screeches in pain, but still very much alive.
I feel useful. And that is it for my turn.
All right. They'll both go running out on the other side. This time focusing their magic missile. We'll go on the one that hurt them the most. We'll go Opie. That's going to be 9 points of damage from the first set of magic missiles, and 9 points from the second set of magic missiles on Opie.
All right.
They run to the edge of the room. They're about 30 feet away from y'all right now. As we go to Rylu, as they're outside of the Spear of Fire.
Eldritch Blast, one for each of them.
Okay.
That is a 16 and a 18 to hit.
The 16 won't hit. The 18 will.
That is 1d10 plus. Oh, there it is. That is 7 points of damage, force damage, and he is pushed 10 feet. And I will pursue chase.
All righty. That takes us to Rock.
They're out of the fire!
Able to do some boinging.
Boing! Swing, baby! Big swing! That's a crit. Okay, reroll ones and twos. Alright, so looking at 8. 8. That's going to be 22, 27. That's going to be 33, 36, plus 50 damage.
Luther, you devil.
Second attack.
Son of a bitch.
Bonus because I crit. -5.
And Rock crits again as he comes running around. Hitting, missing, and critting as he swings around.
Oh, baby, the surging actions fly.
Killing the Night Hag.
Action
Weird.
surge.
The action surges now.
I didn't say -1, so that's just going to be a -5. That's going to be a 16.
Does not make contact. Misses by 1.
All right, second attack. Same thing. Oh, no, that's going to be 17.
All right. Magically changes. I know, I'm giving you shit. How much damage? Bottom ones. Fewer ones.
10, 14 damage.
Okay, last one is still alive, but over death.
Just hear Rogue laughing maniacally.
Kevin. I'm sorry, Opie. Skipped Opie.
Yep. I'm rolling it out. My first attack is a crit. And then so it is 8, 16, 20, 28, 35, 42 points of damage.
Okay, 42, my favorite number, but it is still alive for now.
And the second attack is 11 points of damage.
Still alive, but bloodied. Kevin.
All right, so Wall of Fire is now gone, right?
It's still there. However, you can, go around it or avoid it.
Then I want to go around the fire and I want to stab it with my rapier.
Okay, give me an attack roll.
Now, since I prepared the Divine Strike and I use that as a melee attack, is it still there or is this just a regular melee attack?
Just regular melee.
That's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure.
Don't worry about it.
Fucking, never mind. I'm only vaguely sure a 9 is definitely not going to hit.
9 will definitely not hit.
All right, extra attack. Fucking, there we go. That's more like it. How about a 27?
That will hit.
All right, I keep losing that fucking D8. There we go. 7, 8, 9, 10. 13 damage.
13 damage. Creature clings to life, only just still alive. Oswin.
Is it possible for me to go around the fireball?
Yes, it is possible for you to go around the firewall.
All right, come in with an axe kick.
Okay.
With an axe kick.
18 to hit.
Hits, and how would you like to do this?
Oh, fucking sweet.
Axe kick. I pull it.
All right, yeah. Axe kick. Ka-ka! As you go running in, taking us out of initiative.
I will. I will say, well, you're much more useful than the other Oswin.
Too soon.
Good God.
These
Bottom's
feet.
still warm. Yes, sir. You used his ligaments.
What I'm hearing is I'm going to search the bodies.
Oh, who cares
So
what we're hearing?
what
Is
I'm
everyone
hearing,
else seeing
Brian,
it?
is that you want power level me a monk?
But does anyone see the kitten playing right now?
I have been watching the game playing. I will not lie.
Oh my god. This is the best.
Yeah.
Oh, look at his little butt. Alright, anyway.
It's all good. I'm calculating stuff up right now.
Will there be a separate experience for those who joined at 9 versus 8?
Yeah. Yeah, there's different encounters. I'll separate
Hateful gears.
So what do we have left?
a lot.
So
Oh,
if
is it on?
Enough. Yeah, it's getting the key. No, y'all have the keys. It's part of what's on the loot for their body.
Oh, okay.
They were on the ethereal plane watching this, went and negotiated with Withers, got the shit, brought him down.
Fantastic.
I'm trying to just see their loot. Do. That'll be last time. Next time.
All right. So is Asian or Asian actually gone?
No, he's not gone. He's just suppressed for 24 hours.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well. I was already thinking bad thoughts. He probably knows what they are.
Yeah, what the hell? Where's this treasure block?
Look for the Twisted Sisters.
Yeah, okay. No treasure block for the Twisted Sisters. Just 4,300 XP for, well, Roak and Opie. And I'll need to subtract some XP for a little bit, so I'll text that in the group. But other than that, I don't think y'all got any gold yet. I think that's where we're probably going to call it tonight because, yeah, that's all I got left in me, guys.
Okay.
Very
no
well.
Yeah, I don't think there was any gold in this one so far.
That's surprising.
What the hell? Don't they like drop some kind of magic items?
Let me look.
No, it's not them.
They do something.
Are the soul bags part of the loot box, Brian?
I'm sorry. Can you repeat that again, please?
Are the soul bags part of the loot box?
That I don't know.
I don't think they are. I think they're just components and potions that they have because they each have one.
Oh, you talking about like something that the hags do?
Yeah.
I think that's just specific to them. I don't think that.
What? No, that's the side. Yeah, so I'm reading right here. You don't get that stuff.
You don't? Not
All
the
right.
Heartstone and everything?
No.
I mean, she plays it and soul.
The 3 goblin fingers. No. All right. Well, that's going to be it for tonight, guys. We inching 1 inch close, a little bit closer, almost to Asarak.
All right. Well, if I don't get to make it next Sunday, it's been a hell of a lot of fun. And if I do get to make it, we're gonna whoop some serious ass next time.
Sounds good either way.
With significantly less decapitation
We will
preferred.
try to
Oh,
kick
right.
as much ass as we can.
If Oswin can heal himself, then
Wait.
pop him out of the bag.
So what are my options for that? Do I have the ability right now to go revive myself?
Yes, but we wouldn't be able to drop your body into the dungeon. You'd essentially be healed at tier 3. And you can only jump back in by getting back to the entrance and collecting the cubes. So Oswin is pretty much out of the tomb.
But I'd just leave him dead until we complete this, and then we can res him. Your XP will go to him.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, guys.